Hi, everybody. Hi. I'm Karen. Nice to meet all of you. Oh my god. Right? This is how Karen I sounds, right? Yes.
Yeah, oh my
Just ready
god.
to play some
That's
board
exactly how I
games.
sound.
Oh my god. I knew it.
Pretty accurate.
It's so surprising to find out that Kara's like a Cali girl, right?
Why did you mean girl me? Do I deserve that?
I don't know, man. After you got me into Yu-Gi-Oh, I think I gotta.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's you know what? Yeah, that's fucking fair, I suppose. Some people ruin other people's life with drugs. Some people actually that's just the same thing. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Yeah, sounds so much younger now. I'm fucking leaving.
How to sound young on the internet.
Wow. I mean, ignore the fact that she's probably about 10-ish years younger than me, like right around that corner. Ignore that. But you don't just like meet someone for the day and just like punch them like that. Like, out of nowhere, huge.
Low blow.
No, that wasn't a low blow. That went straight
do.
for the nose. Like, straight punch. What the fuck?
Oh my god, you sound actually alive today. Oh, that's so.
Lucky you run this show now. I'm going. Bye. As the only other,
I'm almost as old as you though.
As the only other Maori child in attendance, this is yours now. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, nobody will notice. It's the same art style.
I love how Kara made you shorter than them.
Sorry, like every time I look at Lucky, I think of Lucky as incredibly cute, and that translates to short for me for some reason. There we go.
I don't mind. I like being tall, but it's fun to be short too.
Wait, you made Shinx tall, so that means you don't think Shinx is cute?
Oh my god!
Oh.
That's so mean! I can't believe this.
Not believe this.
I would start apologizing like furiously right now, but no, you deserve this.
Oh, actually, I've had guys tell me they haven't wanted to date me because I'm too tall.
Whoa.
What?
That is a weird reason.
Dude, I'm like...
I guess I have heard of... What the heck? I've heard of guys getting turned down because they're too short. I think it's so dumb.
Yeah, like to each their own preference, right? Like, but that is a weird reason to me. Then again, one of my early girlfriends was 6'5". I am not 6'5". She was cool. She was also insane, and not in the good way.
Oh no.
Care called out always. No, like I don't know, like based on height. I know this happens a lot, and to each their own preference, obviously. But nah. Did you play basketball?
Just with a bunch of mean and short Italian guys.
Specifically mean and Italian?
Specifically mean and Italian, yes. That's the majority of New York.
It's about the Marinara sauce, right?
Full of assholes.
Wow! Wait, that was slightly too racist for my life.
Was it? Oh no!
Yeah,
because
people think New York is full of assholes because of all the Italians is a bit too much of a sentence.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If it helps, I am a New Yorker. We are
Shinx
assholes.
would like to formally apologize for her racist remarks against the Italians.
Yes, I would.
Furthen, can you do me a favor? Can you stop the twit longer? Like, I'll set up the doc.
I'll get it started.
Dude, I feel like Furthen could write the best twit longers. They're probably like very like calculated what they say. I could so see it.
No, what I would do is I would write the apology song that you would play on the ukulele.
I'll get the puppy dog guys ready.
Oh no.
I'll set up the documents. Like, I'll organize everything straight, so like it's all there. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I'm sorry that you're all sensitive and can't take a joke.
Oh my god.
I'm only saying sorry because I don't Wanna be broke.
Okay, you're
Oh,
screwed.
no.
Why am I screwed? We can't sing Jinxie.
I mean, it's your stream.
I'm so sorry.
No, no,
I'm
you
legit
misunderstand.
so
I'm
sorry.
harvesting the cloud for this.
It's
Shinx
true.
live caught in, well, this isn't 4K, but like in whatever the fuck resolution we're in, like that's my cloud.
At least
Hell yeah.
360p.
I'm about to get like 2 more followers off of this.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh no.
The problem is she hasn't done anything else reprehensible, so like this is the only thing we can cancel her for.
God. Yes, yeah. Yes, I've never said anything bad out loud before. No.
Oh no. And now we find out Jinxie has a history of gamer words on stream.
Dude, I said the C word the other day. It was bad.
Which one? Cunt?
Ew.
Yeah.
Why is that bad?
I don't
Oh,
really
you're
find it that
American!
bad.
You're
There's so
American,
many-
I forgot.
There's so many mixed feelings about that word. There's so many mixed feelings.
This
I was
this
so
isn't
desensitized to it.
this isn't gonna be an haha America bad joke, like not like that, but I find that it's largely a US American problem with that word. If you're talking to like other English
I
speaking
don't know how
Yes,
people
it
feel
is.
about it.
Yeah.
But
in
I
general,
feel
like-
like I feel like modern America, it's more acceptable anyways, because like everyone says, "Oh, she's serving cunt," so like it's
That's
a
true.
little more acceptable.
That's true.
So it's like the feminist movement has reclaimed that word.
I was not serving
It's
that,
also
but
a
I
lot
was
more
calling somebody
acceptable for
that.
like a girl to say it.
I mean, there are
Oh.
male Australians, you know that, right? Like, let's
there?
not. No, like it's really like if you're British, it's obviously like really normal vernacular. If you're Australian, famously
Yeah.
it's normal. And any nations that like are around there also get really desensitized to it early as just like normal figure of speech.
Yeah, but isn't Australia's native language just cursing?
No, it's whatever the noises are that spiders make.
Oh, mm-hmm.
So, right there. No, like it's you get the sentiment a lot from like U.S. Americans. I don't want to like go into like deeper. Oh, it's this territory. I don't know shit, but the people that, because I use it on stream, right, and the people that have frequently messaged me about this, I've gotten messages about this that went like,
Really?
hey,
Mhm.
like, is that really language you want to use? Mind you, like I've said fuck like 500 times before and after that, right? But like I have gotten messages about this from various people, and they're universally U.S. American. Take this as like subjective whatever experience, obviously, but that's my experience with it. It's okay.
It is
different
a US
cultures-
American thing.
Different cultures have different taboo words. That's perfectly fine. If the language that I use doesn't align with the language that like you want to use or you want to hear, then luckily there's like a million other streamers, and they might line up better with that.
That wouldn't use that word. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's like streamers for anyone out there, right? So
True.
I will temper my language according to like my bless you.
Thank you. I tried
I'll
to mute
temper
so fast it didn't work.
it's fine. Now I'll temper my language according to like my parameters and around what like my guests feel comfortable with. I didn't ask them about this. I'm just ranting now, and that's it. Like I'll set this however I want to. So speaking of my guests, look at fucking that. Look at that. The stream almost on time. The segues not very clever. My guests, wonderful people. We have Shinxie on the right side.
Hi.
Hi, Shinx.
Hello. Nice to meet everybody. You want to know something really funny? My Amazon package just got here.
Oh,
Everyone's getting Amazon packages today. Exactly, Ori. That's where I was going. I don't know why I was going there, but yeah. You want to go grab it real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab it.
Yeah.
You should meet
Go ahead.
everybody else, everybody. I'll be RB.
Exactly. We have on the other side of the table a Furthen. Hello, Furthen.
hello everyone. I too had a Amazon package that I received just moments ago.
Exactly. So did I, by the way. I grabbed it while we were doing stream prep. going once again to the other side, we have currently asleep and not in this call, Hannah. Good morning, Hannah. Yeah, we'll see
Hi,
when Hannah wakes up.
everyone.
So Hannah's had a long night. Let's see when she wakes up. That's all I can say. Let's see when she wakes up. She needs to sleep. And last but certainly not least, we have a Lucky. Good morning, Lucky.
Hello, good morning. I did not have an Amazon package today.
Oh no.
Twitch chat?
Controversial statement, I know.
We
Which
must fix this post haste.
Order that woman something off of Amazon, like sardines. Why was that the
Like,
first thing?
What?
to think
Keep
of?
the sardines away from me. What the heck?
Why was it sardines? I could have like gone to any item, anything. Why was it sardines? This is why I do need a therapist. I need like to ask them questions like that, not to get better, just to like go.
Why the sardines? Why the sardines?
Is this guy a 4? No, but I wish it was. So streaming being ordered right now. Okay, controversial take. I kind of like streaming. I kind of like it. Having said that, no, I'm not Scandinavian. And I do actually have like taste. I mean, sometimes. I don't know. Okay, maybe I don't. Allegations. Nothing has been proven in a court of law. But I don't mind streaming.
What did you do?
Gavonia made a joke about like Soströmming, the like really stinky Scandinavian fish, and I'm like, no, that's fine.
Is that the one you open underwater?
She has
Yeah.
risen.
Oh
Behold,
my god!
Anna.
the princess has
Good
arrived.
morning.
Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
She heard my terrible impression of her and was like, "Oh God, I can't stand for this."
Missed that? Dang it.
Good deserved.
Can you redo
I
it?
shut my alarm. I shut my alarm off in my dream.
Ladies and
And then
gentlemen,
woke
ducks
up.
of ducks of all shapes
are
and sizes. My
reality.
girlfriend, so talented, so talented,
But
so proud.
no, I woke up after. I was like, "That's weird," and then rolled over like, "Yep." But that's fine because I'd never be able to cut my alarm off anymore. I only woke up because I double checked.
The stinky
Oh
fish
my
awoke the princess.
Hi, hello everyone.
man.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Hannah.
Well, we're doing intros, so you came in at just the right time. We were just done with intros.
You
Yeah, we
confident
introduced
as
you a few
fuck.
minutes ago.
So,
Oh,
and last but not least, we have Hannah. Good morning, Hannah. How are you doing?
Good morning, everyone. Hi, this is my sleep voice.
It's very cute.
I'm doing quite well. There is a huge empty space between my eyeballs right now. That's probably a headache, but it kind of just feels like, hi. I'm sorry, everyone. You're all cute.
MGM says, can you do sleep voice more often? New niche unlocked.
Oh, darling,
We
of
can't intentionally
course.
sleep deprive our Hannah.
I think the Geneva Convention says something about that somewhere.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Hannah.
What if I'm
you can't sleep
consenting?
anymore.
It's not improved anything.
Wait, I
No,
guess you can't get sleep voice unless you wake up, right?
Yeah, that's how it worked for me anyway.
Yeah.
Jinxie, do you just want me to sleep talk to you?
Jesus Christ.
Right? That's what I thought. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god! Holy crap.
I never liked ASMR until this point.
Until this point. Suddenly things have changed.
Wait, hold on. I like actual honest. Hey, what the fuck's going on? Do I have a sleep voice like you have a sleep voice?
Yes, mine is weird. Yours is
Yes,
what
I
is
have
that?
bedhead. I have
Like, you can
bedhead, and
record
I'm
it and make
excited
money
to
sort
see
of
you all.
voice.
Yes.
Yeah, like you can record this for people to listen to if you like ever need money.
But I don't want money from you. I like y'all.
But don't charge us.
I mean, you
Cool.
can like people and want money from them.
I had to explain like last week
You
to my
can?
grandma how
Give me a
people sell
5.
feet pics online for money.
What?
The only thing I heard from that entire thing, I know it was a full sentence, but the only thing I heard was feet pics for money. What?
I was explaining to my grandma what people do online for money, and I was explaining how people sell like feet pics and stuff for money. It was probably something that was like the last thing I never ever needed to teach my grandma, but I did.
How did she
Anyway, she knows.
respond is the scary part.
She stared at me and she's like, "Oh."
Do you sell
Not
feet
that
pics for
I
money?
would ever do that, Grandma.
Nah, man, I can't do that.
Can I have hand pics?
She
Yeah,
just sells
sure.
pantsuit pics.
I keep winning with like the weirdest flirts with Shinx, and this is great. Hi. Good morning, everyone.
I was gonna formally send Hannah a picture of me flipping her off, but I just can't do it.
What, please? That'd be really funny. What the fuck is the name of the game that we use?
We're playing Primal. Oh, you mean tabletop simulator?
Thank you. Hi, I am definitely at 0 brain capacity. I hope that you don't like need me to hit cool combos today.
It's okay. In typical Care fashion, we still have another 30 minutes before we get to gameplay, so you've got
Well, it
plenty
wasn't
of
gonna
time to turn
start
your brain on.
now.
Man, today's such like today's such a mess. My Amazon package was not outside my house, by the way.
Oh yeah, Hannah, do you have an Amazon package waiting to be delivered?
Why is there a picture in the group chat with Shinx flipping me off? What did I do?
Oh my god. Shinxie, am I able to comment on what I literally see?
Wait, what are you looking at? Yeah.
Dude, I like your tat.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hi.
Yeah, Shinx is cool. In case you didn't know, just saying. God, like back in the olden.
And your keyboard? Okay.
Back in the olden ancient days of Shinx being a cam streamer. Wait, did you retcon this? Is this still public
now
knowledge,
people
right?
know.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's still public
I
knowledge.
should have checked that before, and I'm so sorry. Back in the ancient days of Shinxy cam streams, yeah.
Back in the day.
Hi everyone! So, all of our guests are here. Hi Twitch chat. Hope you're all doing well today. We're playing Primal. I mean, we're playing Primal, Hannah's playing catch up. We'll see how that goes.
What about honey mustard?
Sorry,
that was a bad joke.
That comment hit at the same time as I was reading Elsworth's comment of, now I'm just remembering the meme of someone flipping a person off using their middle toe. And like, for some reason, both of these train crashes of sentences, like, collided in the center. And like, my brain went, huh?
Yeah, you
Doesn't
can put
compute?
honey mustard on your toe.
Some people pay for that.
Some people do pay for that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, Colonia discovered Yomi. Uh-oh. But hello everyone. So, Primal. Session 3 of Primal, everyone. Session 3. That means you've not just killed one, but like 2 monsters so far. And last time was only mildly difficult.
We almost died to 2 things.
Yay.
Yeah.
And today, there will maybe even be a 3rd. If we get there, who knows?
Oh my god.
Who knows? So, for everyone that hasn't seen Primal yet, Primal is basically Monster Hunter the board game if Monster Hunter the board game was good. Yeah, no, full stop. Sorry, that's what that sentence ends. I don't know why I made it sound like there was anything else afterwards. We have these 4 wonderful people going out and slaying giant monsters. We have a storyline that we're exploring, and they get to choose the quests that they go onto, all with random narration done by, I don't know, me for some reason. We couldn't find anyone else to do it.
Also, because you're the only one with the book in front of you.
You're
You're the only one here that can read, I thought.
Yeah.
Tried Morgan Freeman, but cares cheaper.
This is our budget Morgan Freeman.
Budget
me and
Morgan
Shinx
Freeman
had this.
is
Me and
still
Shinx had this discussion earlier. We're here to play card games, not to play read games.
Yeah, exactly.
David Attenborough said it's not real nature and to fuck off. So,
God, he's such a jerk.
What, David Attenborough? No, that man was lovely.
I don't know anything
What an
about
absolute treasure of a human being.
him.
You're just gonna toss shade on Monan? No, Monan is wonderful. Monster the board game, however. You know how there are franchises out there that are like really beloved games? Stardew Valley, for example. Stardew Valley is the best example of it. Stardew Valley is a game that is very, very close to my heart because I love it a lot. Stardew Valley, the board game, is a steaming pile of piss. Like, it's awful.
Well, I like the board game.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, no.
I
Like, normally-
exist.
Normally, no, that's not what's wrong. No, I love you existing. What do you mean? That's the wrong thing that's wrong with you.
Crazy. That's the wrong thing that's wrong with you.
So, I will actually elaborate on why. I will actually elaborate. So, Stardew Valley is a game all about like finding your goals and then like durdling around, right? Like you do the things you want to do, and you make your little farm. You talk to all of the villagers or not. You go fishing or not. You go into the dungeon or not, and you just like kind of pick your way through and do the things that you want to do. Stardew Valley, the board game, is a game about like hyper brutal hyper optimization on a time frame that is so cut tight that if you don't exactly do the right thing at the right time, the game is going to just like stick its fist into your face. And I've never, before Stardew Valley, I had never seen a source material and a game be so on the opposite end of like enjoyability, right? Like, these two have nothing in common except for the art. There's nothing they share. Why? If Stardew Valley, the board game, was named anything else, I go like, yeah, that's a cool game, but it's named Stardew Valley. And like, well, I don't know. It's kind of like if I go to like a bakery and I order like a muffin, I don't expect to then bite into a porcupine. I have no idea why these were the first 2 examples. We're just saying random shit today. I'm just talking today. But it's that. That's what Stardew Valley, the board game, is. It's the porcupine you didn't know you were going to bite into.
It's true,
Not do I
though.
believe that.
It's a really hard board game.
It's really crunchy.
I'll back him up on it. Like, I was the one that he tested it with, and we both agreed this isn't suitable for game night because we might cause a panic attack.
Yeah. Like, imagine you find like 4 like really cozy people and you go like, hey, you want to play Stardew Valley, the board game? And they all go like, that's gonna be so cool. And then like on board game night, you equip them with tactical gear and go like, yo, we're breaching that door over there. Like, it's kind of that, right? I think it's going to give people anxiety attacks right then. Great, thank you for the gift sub.
Didn't you play a game about the apocalypse that wound up being like a lovely hiking game the other day? So weird polar opposites.
Stardew this Valley Kickstore. Exactly. Yeah, and exactly. Earthborn Rangers is just like, hey, here's the post-apocalypse. You want to go for a walk? Like, you want to like talk to a child? Like, isn't this nice? Fucking like I really like Earthborn Ranger.
I liked it
Exactly.
a lot.
Look forward to a full playthrough *** of Earthborn Rangers. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say soon. Maybe next month.
Dude.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Like not this month. Maybe next month. Maybe the one after. I still have to go around like asking all of the people that actually participated and going like, hey, do you want to do like a full playthrough of this? Yes, no, maybe. And then when inevitably all of them say no, I have to find 4 other people that do not value their time. And I'm running out of I'm not.
You mean 3. This 4th person happily doesn't value their time.
Joe, you're on like all of my multiplayer shows at this point. You clearly don't value your time.
Considering what
I
I've
value
done
my
today-
time. I just have a lot of it.
I just
considering
Lucky's
what I've
charging
done
me by the
today, I
minute.
just don't value your time.
Wow.
Oh my god.
You mean they do not start you value their time? But get the fuck out. I don't value my time or Craig.
It just makes me think about the time, like my friend was like, "Hey, you want to learn how to play Catan?" And they invite their really like other competitive friends, so it's just me and 3 really competitive people playing Catan. I'm like, I have no idea what's happening.
What kind of question is that?
Dang.
Jinxie, like if I approach you and went like, hey, want me to throw cinder blocks at your face? Would you also say yes to that? Like, hey, you want to learn to play Catan is the exact same question. Hey, you want to get killed? Like, what do you mean?
We're gonna play Rochambeau, and we're all gonna go first, and you're gonna go last.
I didn't know what was happening, so I just went through all the alcohol we had, and I was really hungover the next day.
So, okay, fun Catan thing. Like Catan was a huge game in my family when I grew up. We played a lot of Catan.
Mm-hmm.
My
Love
family isn't
Catan.
very competitive. I am the competitive one. However, as a child, I didn't understand how Catan played, but I really liked the little sheep cards, so all I did was trade for sheep. I didn't win anything, but I had the most sheep. I couldn't
That's
pronounce
so
the German word for sheep.
precious.
I didn't pronounce the I couldn't pronounce the German word for sheep, so I called them meh.
Um,
This is so cute.
oh.
I don't know why I told you the story. This didn't need to be on stream. Oh no, that's out there now. Wait.
That's,
Yep, that's out there now.
This is so
Uh-huh.
cute. I love
Time to get the art rolling.
Remember what I keep saying? Turn off all your filters and then turn them back on. Hope you don't say anything that gets you cancelled in the meantime.
I mean,
I'm turning this one back on now.
Wait, what do you mean? You better not.
Oh, Hannah! The German word for sheep is Schaf.
shove.
SCH.
Shove.
Schaf. It's also one letter removed from the
Schaf.
German word for spicy or sharp. Scharf. There's an R in there.
Oh.
Schaf. Yeah, I couldn't pronounce that as a kid. Because like that's a really hard word to say. I don't know. I was a stupid kid. Someone got fan art of Zoe as a sheep. Alzaraf,
Oh, it'd be so cute.
please. I need this. I now need this.
Cute.
All right, everyone.
Deep
So-
Zoe with a duck on top. We need that in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's amateur hour all over again. There's a sheep with a duck on it, and then there's a soup mac next to it again. Awful.
Put a squirrel on it too.
But like stirring the soup with one of those weird sticks that you see like shepherds have.
Oh, with like a shepherd's cane? Joe?
Yeah.
Avora, thank you for the 70 months. The fuck?
70?
Thank you, Avora. Yeah, 70. Avora has been here
You're a
since like
fucking hero.
Avora's been here since like almost the beginning. Like Avora is one of the first people to tune in. Avora was also, I think, my second mod ever, right? Like it was Razor and then it was you. Avora turned up to my channel, knew more about my channel statistics than me because I didn't know what a channel statistic was at that time, and I was really impressed and was like, "You mod." Unknowing that Avora was breaking the 18 plus rule at the time. I will never forget that.
Dang.
That Avora helped me a lot set shit up in the early days. Helped me a lot like learn about like how to look at metrics and like do shit like this. Thank you, Avora. 70 months is a hell of a long time. Hell of a long time. Has been here ever since. All right. Oh, we're doing the follow age thing now. I see. God, Shane, 6 years, 11 days.
I know. Jeez.
God, I always keep forgetting. Like, well, I don't always keep forgetting this, but like, it always like surprises me how long I've known you now. Like, it's crazy.
I know it's
fucking
so
crazy.
interesting.
Harry, I've known
I'm
you
just-
for
I'm
just
just
about
sitting
as
here
long
grinning.
as I've been streaming. You're one of the first streamers I ever came across.
I'm so sorry. You know when like people like people that have never eaten a curry like go to order curry, but then they get bad curry and they go like, oh, I can't eat curry ever again. The shit is shit. This is garbage. That's kind of what you had to go through. Like you could have met like a good streamer instead. I'm so sorry. Dr. P for
I
one.
mean, I think it turned out to be a good thing.
I think it's a great thing.
I'm so glad to know you. Like
I think-
And
all
look where
fucking
we are
jokes
now.
aside. All fucking jokes aside, I'm so glad to know you. Like you're one of my favorite people.
Yeah, I'm
ever.
so happy to know
Like-
you.
Sorry, like we're excluding everyone else, and I'm just like hugging Lucky
I'm also
now.
one of
but,
my
like,
favorite people
Aw.
ever.
like you all are cool. Don't get me wrong, and like I'm dating that one, but like Lucky, like you're one of my favorite people. I flat out. Anyway, so moving on. Primal, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Primal, everyone. Before this turns into a praise session for everyone, because I could do that, but like video games, board games.
Oh yeah, board game.
When I write my autobiography from prison, I'm blaming Care for most things. Okay, first
Wait, why are
question.
you in prison? Are you not
You should-
hiring Care as
Exactly.
your lawyer?
First
Yeah,
question.
that's just an
What would you
insult.
go to prison for? Second question. You can write?
Third question:
Primal.
why aren't you using his letterhead for this?
No, he's got to use the care stamp of approval.
Fourth question. How do you know I have a letterhead?
You're a fucking lawyer.
I'm corporate. Or, I mean, y'all are cool, but you're not lucky cool. Yeah, it's true. That's true. You have to get questions. I'm a lawyer. I have to. Maddie, hello, Maddie. All right, everyone. Primal. Today
Primal.
we're playing Primal. Maybe. I don't know yet. That's even allowed in court.
Yay.
We have to sneak in past the guards, but yes. Well, no. Once we're in, it's fine. Like, squatters' rights.
Do not
Huh?
copy the doc.
You wouldn't download a car. How do we know that Elduk isn't currently in prison? Because Elduk plays WoW with us. He should go to prison for that, but he hasn't been yet. He keeps getting away with his crimes. I managed to kidnap a random lost Spaniard and force him to teach me, which is the reason I might go to prison. Ah, I see. So, Primal, I will now stop, like, sidetracking. I'm pressing this button. There's nothing you can do to stop me. This button isn't doing anything. What is wrong with my Stream Deck recently? I should really buy a new Stream Deck, but these things are so expensive now. Fucking hell.
are.
Like,
My friend
disgustingly
stole one and
expensive.
gave it to me.
Uh,
You have a
wait, did you say
half-rate
stole one?
Steam Deck?
No.
Maybe.
Did you just say my friend stole one and gave it to me? Allegedly?
allegedly.
What?
So,
Yes.
can you give me the context
Thinks
for that
it's like
friend?
I've already been canceled once today.
This friend works for like, I'm not gonna say her name or anything, definitely not. But she like works
Allegedly.
for a yeah, allegedly, a sports broadcasting channel, and they had purchased like a crap ton of Stream Decks and never used them, and they were just dusty in a closet. So she sent me one.
So, let's say hypothetically that friend exists, right? Like in a
Yeah,
like in
hypothetically.
Minecraft as a joke.
In Minecraft, yeah.
And like let's say I gave them my address. Theoretically. Let's say I had an
Allegedly, yeah.
address.
It's your Minecraft address, right?
Yeah, like let's imagine
Yeah.
a world in which I give them an address that I allegedly have. Could they hypothetically send me one of those theoretical streams?
I could hypothetically ask them.
Mine
I could
is,
write the
Minecraft.
hypothetical and
In Minecraft,
hypothetically
yes.
send it to this hypothetical person.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
With your hypothetical letterhead.
Yeah,
In
my
a world
in
where
my
something like this could be feasible, like blue sky thinking amongst friends here, obviously, I could even pay for the theoretical postage. Did I
Hypothetically,
s-
yeah. Allegedly. Allegedly, hypothetically.
Yeah, of course. Nothing's been proven
Yeah.
in a court of law at all.
Exactly.
But would you have to win at dressage?
God damn it! No, that's the horse girl stop.
There's a horse girl right there.
Yeah, exactly. It's not my job. You're a third-rate streamer with a fourth-rate stream deck, and I love you. Do you know that?
How do you do, baby? Good morning.
Good morning. Do you think this hypothetical friend could give you a real migraine? I know what you're referencing, and I hate that you're referencing it. For those of you that have no idea what Taco's talking about, Prep made a clip from yesterday's stream. It's posted in the clip channel on my Discord. Don't watch it unless you want like to lose every single remaining brain cell. Everyone. Primal. I was pressing buttons.
Wait.
This time I'm pressing
hitting
buttons.
play on this. I'm kidding. Yes, let's start.
Watch it. I need to resize everyone anyway.
Oh shoot! I accidentally pinned it. Crap.
But you pinned it to what? Wait, you have
to my
pin
tab.
shit?
No, to my car. Yeah.
Like, I know you have streamer permissions on my Discord, but like, I didn't know you had channel permissions. Fuck.
Damn.
That shocked me a bit. Hold up, I need to get everyone, like, there we go. Nah, move everyone. Nope, that's not Hannah. That's another picture that isn't Hannah, but in the same spot as Hannah. That's mysterious.
Wait, who is it? I want to see. Hold on, I'm putting the stream back on.
I have no idea. No, it's
Who is
nothing.
it?
It's like a source of something. Oh, it's another Fugi that's currently not loaded. That's what it is. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Now I owe brain cells. Hope Karen's happy. You're going to debtor's prison. Now I get it. Also, speaking of Freb, so Twitch has done a new thing. You can now get like on a new leaderboard. There's now a clip leaderboard, which is really fucking fancy.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I need to fuck around with this, but right now Freb is the number one. I hope there's a mechanism to like avoid spam bullshit.
Yeah.
But we'll figure this out. And right now Freb is the top clipper and has a badge for it, which is actually kind of snazzy.
Ooh,
I actually like
that's
it.
cool.
That's cool.
Oh.
It's like based off of like if you
Hmm.
make a clip and if your clips have the most views, right?
I have no idea what it's based off of. I thought, yeah, that would make more sense than just saying, hey, it's based off of who makes the most clips. Yeah, that's true.
I think it's on how many views you're on. I think.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Top clipper with a grand total of 1 clip. Listen!
Yeah.
So remember when we get like Twitch yearly
One good
statistics?
clip.
When we get like Twitch statistics of like, hey, your last year in streaming and shit like this. Last year I got a total, like over 365 days, I got a total of 43 clips. So like 1 clip is a lot for some people, okay? Meanwhile, a friend of mine posted her statistics and it's like, in the last 365 days, she streams half as much as me. You got 1,300 clips. And I'm like, okay. Yep, no, I don't know shit about this job apparently.
Some people are more clippable than others, okay?
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's she's very clippable. She's very funny. She's really good at this. I'm not naming any names. Anyway, everyone. Man, yeah.
Oh, nah, I want to do that. But probably not. I probably see some weird shit.
Yeah.
And get canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, Aura redeemed a German word for delay.
Ooh.
Verzögerung? I think it's Verzögerung.
Ooh.
Yeah, Verzögerung. Hold on, let me spell that for. Let me
Fat
type it out for you.
Sugarhorn?
Yes,
Hold on.
Verzögerung.
I don't know why, but when I
So-
try and say German words, it like unlocks like my uwu. I don't know why. Like
Oh, please
I
do
wanna,
it
like,
more.
Betsugu. Crap, that was so bad.
Bertsugaru?
Betsugu.
That just sounds like a Pokemon.
Bertsugaru.
Eichhörnchen.
Betsuguru.
Jönchen, exactly. Oh god. Welcome to the part of the stream where I make my guests say Eichhörnchen. Good luck. Wow, that was actually really good. It wasn't correct, but
Oh,
wow, that
what?
was really good.
Wait, what did I say?
Sure.
You added a couple too many hits. Eichhörnchen.
Oh.
I realized that I didn't pause cards. Hold up, I'm changing that now. Let me pause cards.
Cha-cha.
Stop
One
pulling
second,
my cards.
everyone.
Those are my cards.
1 second.
Those are
everyone.
no longer yours.
I'm gonna give you your cards back. Hold up. Here, you can have this card back. And I'm letting Kensei go through as the last one. Kensei, let me add Kensei as a duckling. I wish I could pause every card except the duckling card. I mean, I can. That's just too much effort.
Yeah.
One giant duck. That's a huge
Woo.
duck. There we go. One duck added.
Okay.
There we go. It shall be the only one today. All right, everyone. So, Primal. Anyone want to tell the lovely people in the audience what happened last time and maybe make that last long enough for me to really quickly grab a bottle of water because I forgot. I'll be right back.
So we
almost
fought a
died, right?
bird. Yeah, we fought a
Oh,
bird. Well,
yeah.
no. Actually, we didn't die because we deployed the ABM strategy. Always be moving. So
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we had
True.
0 KOs in last fight. So yeah, we fought this like gigantic bird lizard wyvern thing, and it tried to fly away. And we had some difficulties communicating with each other about how many blue cards we collectively had. And then it ended up
very
being
much.
fine, and we had enough blue cards not to make it go away. And then we killed it, and somebody did like 30 damage in one turn. I can't remember if that was
Wow.
Lucky or Shinx or both. I think both of you
Lucky,
guys
I
had some
think, got the
pretty.
kill, right? Like the big hit at the end.
Yeah, Lucky got the
Yeah.
big hit at the end, but someone had a turn where they did like 30 damage or something ridiculous like that. And
I think I
that
had a
was pretty
couple
cool.
turns like that.
Dude, Lucky
Yeah.
was kicking hollow bone ass. It was crazy.
Yeah, to put it in perspective, for anyone who might have missed last stream but saw our first monster battle, this monster had like 25 health at some points, and that's more health than the first one had in like 2 or 3 stages.
Yeah, this one had like double health per wound. I'm back. I
Yeah.
got water.
So
Yeah.
The health was so difficult.
Last
just
time
didn't
I
seem to
kind of
work.
Nothing. I heard the someone connected a noise on tabletop sim.
Oh,
kind of reconnected.
yeah, I heard that too.
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, so we've learned that the monsters from expansions are slightly tougher than the monsters from the base game. However,
Oh,
you
yeah,
did
that's
beat the
right.
thing. You did beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
You never
beat it,
paralyzed
and,
us. We never
we
let it.
made
Yeah, true.
we made Care have to learn all new kind of difficult terminologies because they're not in the base game.
Exactly. Isn't that
Oh
fun?
yeah.
Isn't
That was
that
a fun part.
So here is where the party currently sits. They've beaten a Viraxen in the tutorial and a Pazis on day 1. They've unlocked 2 achievements, the Jungle of Moara and the Poison of the Pazis. They've unlocked Feather and Fire resources, and we're now going into day 2. Would you like to get some story for day 2, everyone?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for story time.
Okay, would someone like to pick up the book that I just dropped?
Yeah, I'll pick it up. Hang on.
Please,
you.
while we're all
Appreciate that.
sitting on the floor around you, the stupid children at the library excited to hear about the books, do not drop the heavy books on us.
Do we get
Alright.
to hold hands in a circle?
If you want to, if everyone wants to, you can do that. However,
give me your
be aware that Hannah's hands are still in Jinx's pockets.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
I'll just grab your hand with
We'll
my
just
elbow.
link arms.
Yeah, we can link arms. And then my hands are also in my pocket holding Hannah's.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Mhm.
chapter 2, everyone. Commander Rager strides across the courtyard overlooked by the hunter's quarters. She can't sleep. There are too many images and too many voices crowding her dreams. In the darkness and silence of the hour before dawn, she can focus her undivided attention on training. She tightens the strap on her artificial forearm at the elbow. It is a device made of golden archium, forged by the blacksmiths to allow her to continue using her spear. She picks up the weapon and starts repeating the positions. Lunge, dodge, thrust, parry. Lunge, dodge, thrust, parry. You and some of the other hunters join her, waiting for her dawn speech. Someone offers to train with her, and they start fighting. Rachel does not go easy on him. When her opponent surrenders, Rachel notices the sky on the horizon showing the first pale glimmers of sunlight. The time has come. You all sit down, ready to listen to her. Something has changed out there. All the teams that have returned have reported some weird behavior from the monsters. They're hunting far outside their usual territory, and they have been seen attacking and killing each other. Not out of hunger, but to assert dominance, says the commander, walking among you. Exploring the wilderness has become much more dangerous. They sniff us out as if they were searching for something. In a moment of silence, you wonder who are the hunters and who is the prey. Years ago, our teachers, Alberia's first hunters, studied these creatures. They watched how they fought in order to emulate their movements. They realized that their thick skin was an impenetrable shield, and their claws were merciless weapons. Major pauses to look at the new weapons and armor on the rack and then continues. Today, I'm asking you to don that leather and take up those claws. Your appearance, your actions. Out there, you will be beasts, and just as brutal as they are. You'll be crushed by the weight of your armor, but you will do it to protect what makes you human. Major pauses and walks past you. Remember that a monster has the strength to survive alone on Thyrea. We do not. We need each other. And that is how we shall survive. The end of her speech is met with a loud cry of agreement, and the commander salutes you and sets off toward the living quarters. As everyone disperses to start training, amidst the comments from your companions, you can hear the exuberant young recruit speak aloud. But that hand, what happened to her? One of them asks. They said it happened years ago. She was the young leader of her own hunting squad. One member of her group ended up with the gaping jaw of a monster bearing down on him, but she threw herself in harm's way to protect him. She forced her spear between that creature's teeth with such strength that it went straight through its skull. But the monster's teeth sank deep into her arm and the wound wouldn't heal, so they had to amputate. Another replies, checking the balance of an axe in her hand. When she recovered, she started going on missions again. She changed squads a lot, inspiring the hunters there to become leaders. And there's something about her that inspires you to be better. After a while, she became the commander of the council, she says, as she secures a scale-covered shield to her arm. You leave behind your companions who are busy with training and go to the quest board, where the new quests have already been posted. Inspired by the commander, you want to test your mettle as soon as possible. New quests, everyone. So, the new quests you, where are my quests? Why are my quests not here? Give me oh, no, never mind. That is the quest. It's not called quests. So, the new quests are quest, this will surprise you, number 3.
Oh,
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Quest
Think about
number 41.
Okay.
Ah, well, yeah, that's the next
Right.
logical step, right?
And of course, which is proper counting, quest 46.
1, 2,
This sounds
3,
right to me.
41, 46. Yeah, everything perfect.
Here are the descriptions on the quest boards. The
55.
roar of the sea. A powerful storm surge has hit the riverlands. Driven by the high tide, some monsters have made their way inland and destroyed the outposts in the region. As the search for survivors continues, the rescuers must be protected, and the beast ravaging the area must be hunted down. The dying forest. A team of seekers who have just returned from the Nizmaraga jungle have reported that the plants there are inexplicably dying, and the monsters that inhabit the area are prowling around hungrily and tensely. A new expedition has set off to find out what is happening there. And ravenous winter. A pack of Circage has come down from the far north and is attacking outposts built in the cold lands of Vintrar. like winter. Never mind, I don't like that name. The commander has requested a team of hunters to protect the Seekers on a mission in the north.
Oh.
So, which quest would you like to go on? Entirely up to you.
The winter
Of
place
course.
sounds the most interesting to me, but
Yeah, same actually.
I'm never gonna get to see the pretty lightning bug. Winter it is.
that's true. These are still here.
I will point out,
Thank
I
you.
mean, you probably know this, but 41 and 46 are expansion monsters. Duh.
DLC.
I mean, I also wouldn't mind Lightning Bug. That's the one I'm second most interested in.
Flight in the Storm, quest number 2. That would be.
So that's the Haram, right? Or
I don't know what it's called
the
yet.
picture. Oh, I was looking at the types list. I think it's called a Haram, and it looks like the picture there. And it says it's weak to fire, and we do have some fire weapons.
It's an
right?
Ozev.
Oh, never
believe.
mind. I'm lying to all of you.
This one.
Oh,
But I might be wrong.
now you're probably right.
The Dying Jungle one is a Haidar, I think.
I like the
I'm-
picture of it.
Actually, none of us
But the
know what
ice
any of
one
this
is
means.
Circage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ice one is a Circage. The Roar of the Sea is a Coral one, which sounds like a planet in Star Wars. And the Memory of the Forest is a Toramat.
Oh.
This
I
is
am pretty
changing
sure
nothing.
that weakness chart you were looking at doesn't show the DLC
Yeah,
monsters.
you're right. I forgot about that. I was just, yeah.
What's the weakness chart you're looking at? Where did you find
Oh, it's
that?
at the bottom.
It's at
The
the
bottom
bottom.
elemental weakness.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't even list
Interesting.
snow yet. Yeah.
no, it does not. You're right. Yeah, this just lists the standards.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I like all the new ones we got, but also the lightning bug would be really fun because bug. But what are we
Bug?
feeling, everybody?
Yeah, and bug type gems are pretty early on, so
That's true. Do you think we should do this now?
I'll be straight up. Everything on this top row, I at least want its type. So I'm not
One-
gonna complain.
Yeah.
One thing I'm going to
I'm
tell
good with
you.
lightning bug.
One thing I'm going to tell you is that quests expire after a time.
Uh,
And
Yep.
I just checked how that works. It's easy. The chapter tells me when a quest expires. Because we're playing with all expansions, quest 2 expires next day. So this is the last chance to do that quest 2. And quest 36,
Okay.
the one that you already did, also expires next day. This is your
so
last
we
chance
should
for
do
lightning.
bug.
Well, this lightning
we
bug.
should
There's
do
probably
lightning
other ways to
Yeah.
get there. Mind you, please. There is 49 quests, and you only have 11 days. So like, there's never you're never getting to everything.
Yeah.
True.
So we've got to start doing
do
what, 3 or
lightning
4
bug.
fights a day.
No, we just have to do 3 or 4 more campaigns.
Ah, okay.
Honestly, yeah, I'm happy with any of the top 3.
All right, so everyone, put your little grabby hand on the card that you want to be that you want to vote. Ah, it's lightning bug time.
Yeah.
It's bug time. Bug.
Can we do
Oh,
some
good. We can
shopping?
attack from all sides.
Keep him.
Ooh, they're so cute.
Oh, that is very cute.
Aw,
Yeah.
it's one of the silly bugs with the lifty head.
the lifty head.
Disclaimer for every one of our viewers. I have not played any of these. I don't know any of these monsters. We're all very, very new to this game. This is like the first campaign that any of us are running. So, let's see. I'm giving you the quest scenario after, I think. If I understood this correctly, we're doing... the first thing we're doing is crafting. Yeah, we get to do crafting stuff.
Yay. I'm gonna step away for just a sec so everyone else can craft first.
Of course.
Oh, that's right.
So you unlocked the feather weapons last time, and the feather tools. Remember, you might also have to make potions if you've drunk your Almors. I know there's a certain Shinx who has nothing left to drink.
Oh yeah.
So go forth and craft.
So, a funny thing.
The
I can't
cost
see the
isn't showing
cost.
for me.
Yeah.
I got rid of 2 of mine to make a healing.
Oh god.
Oh.
Press escape. Press
Oh, God.
escape. Whoever just picked that. Uh-oh.
Was that me?
It
Okay,
was
I hit
someone.
escape.
No, it's too late now.
My bad.
Well, let's see what happens when we press that button. This
Yay!
might go wrong.
I'm sorry,
not-
that was me.
It might not go wrong. Who knows? It didn't go wrong. Wonderful. Let's see what happens if I say, hey, this, and this. Is that better for everyone? Do you see the cost now?
Still
Yes.
loading.
Okay, I'm loaded
I see
in.
the cost, but now I don't see the potion line. Like the potions on the line are missing.
Okay, I see the costs, but I don't see like half the cards. I
Yeah,
don't see any of the
sorry.
feather cards or half the fire cards or the potions.
Okay. Then what we have to do is I am going to reload this entire thing. Zoop. And we're just gonna have to do all of that again. Is that
We gotta
Dan Beetle Knight
reread
before
it.
it learned how to knight chivalry? Yes, exactly. Well, let's see what. Let's wait until everyone's loaded in. I also don't see the
Damn.
cost right now, so there's that.
In his dishonor.
Oh
arc.
god, I'm back. And everything's bad.
Yeah, we're loading.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. And you need to pick your like table again and everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you already all assigned to seats. Waiting for Lucky to load real quick.
Okay. I have loaded in.
Pop that down.
I'm here.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on with the potions. Like, I see the potions. How about all of you?
I can
the
see the
cost on them
potions with the
now.
costs now.
Okay, so nothing
I don't
else should
see
be
the
shown right now.
weapons.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's
Yeah,
because
I
I'm
can
hiding.
see.
Yeah.
I can see the
Okay.
potions.
And yeah, they're fixed. They're all fixed now.
Oh, I can see the costs now. Yay.
Okay, so the fix is actually really easy, and we can just do this like very, very simply. The game itself looks interesting. The game is very interesting, I promise. We're gonna get to the game as well. I just need to like grab the quests and like recolor the players and like all of those things. So we have quest number 3, which opened up. It's there. Quest number 40. It was 41, right? Okay, 1.
41 and 46.
46. Yes, thank you. There we go. There they all are. Then I did a recolor on all of your stuff so you can actually find your miniatures this time.
Yo.
There. Tint. Yellow. That's the Hannah. And last but not least, Perthen. Because that was something we had massive problems with last time. Like, hey, whose mini is which one? There we go. That should be a lot easier to handle.
I'm okay with
I
being
had to
the
learn
least,
my
by the way.
character's name.
You okay with what?
Wait, it didn't-
Sorry? What are you
I
okay
said
with?
I'm okay with being the least, by the way.
What do you mean the least? No, you're certainly not the. You're the least streaming person out of here, although you're competing with Lucky. But that's about it.
Wow.
You're not the least to anyone else here.
You. I cannot
I mean,
believe you went there.
You are tied 4th for being the least German in this call. Like, does that help? Like, there's like a 4-way tie there. But other than that, like, no, you're fine.
I'm like 50%.
No, you're not.
Yeah, my great
I'm not gonna-
grandfather immigrated directly from Germany.
Your grandfather?
Well, by blood, my great grandfather.
Great grandfather? Yeah, okay, fine, that counts. Never mind. Okay, fine. That's close enough in relation to count. But this is a debate that I love to have with specifically, once again, Americans. Like, oh, I'm Irish.
Look,
Okay, so what part of your family is from Ireland? My great. Okay, go fuck yourself. Like, no, you're not. You ever been in Ireland? No. Can you point out Ireland on a map? No. Go away now. Like, you're American.
I'm not
that's
gonna.
fine. Isn't that enough?
I'm not gonna like go to an
Oh,
Irish
that's
pub and tell
funny.
them that I'm Irish too, but
No, it's because they'll punch your dick in if you do that.
Funny,
but-
I've been told that my family came from Germany like a bajillion years ago, but like I don't know anything about my family line whatsoever.
Yeah, and then like
Germany.
someone in your family can be German. Like that's absolutely fine, right? Like that's not a crime. Like you just aren't. That's okay.
It's
You don't have to be.
true.
There's a lot of things you can be. You don't have to be that. Anyway, the boog is back. Ah,
Bug.
Bug.
bug. I was pulling up the bug sheet for it. That's what I was pulling up. There we go. Oh, it did it correctly. I'm double checking the setup for this. Just to be sure, because I don't trust it. Do not trust it. So, crafting, everyone. We were doing crafting. You all have materials. For our viewers, it's hard to see the materials that everyone has because they're like at the bottom of the character sheet. Trust me, they have an inventory with stuff in it. Is there anything anyone wants to make? Anything you desire?
Can I have a heal potion? I already got rid of the materials.
Absolutely, grab one.
I messed up last time. I grabbed the board. I'm scared.
I got it. Here we go. Here we go.
Thank you.
There you are. Would you like another one?
Actually, sure. I'll spend.
You can carry up to
2.
3 potions with you.
Oh.
That's what the
Yeah, I'll
slots
take
are.
a second then.
The slot on the very left is your hunting tool. I would really recommend that you see whether there's a hunting tool you like and make that. Because that's a bonus equipment piece. That bonus equipment piece also has weaknesses on it. So that also gets measured if you're trying to like look at the weakness of the monster. This one is weak to horn and... Yeah, I don't know what that is. Horn and crystal. Neither of which you've unlocked because you haven't fought those types of monsters yet. But for those of you that don't know how weaknesses work, let me explain this real quick. When you hunt a monster, you get to check its weakness. If 3 pieces of your equipment have weakness markers at the top of them that match the enemy's weakness, then you get to mess with your hunt deck. You get to either add a card of any color of your choice, or remove a card of any color of your choice. That's if 3 of those symbols match. If all 4 symbols match, helmet, chest, weapon, and trinket, or like hunting tool, then you get to do that again. So you could add a red and add a blue, or add a red and remove a blue, or like make your deck even slimmer by removing 2 cards of your choice. And with decks that are on average like 20-ish cards, that's a lot of consistency that you get to mess with there. You're gonna see a lot of those cards repeatedly. So that's how weaknesses work. And hunting tools are not just really good, they're called accessories here. I'm gonna keep calling them hunting tools, I think that's nifty. They also all have effects, right? For example, for everyone in the audience here, this is a boomerang at the end of your action phase. So like if it's your turn, if the first and last card in your sequence are green, deal 1 damage for each card in your sequence. This is really funny if you're playing dual blades. Where your sequence contains like 9 cards sometimes.
I have
Zayla!
taken a totem
Yo!
helm.
Hold up. Zayla, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. How are you doing? How was your stream? Hello. Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. Zayla, famously carried my ass during Repo on Cam's big retirement stream. I kind of carried everyone's ass. I mean, no, it was me. I was dead every fucking game. Like, I was dead like constantly. It was my first time playing. I'd never touched the game before. I'd never seen, well, I knew about it, but I'd never played the game before, right? So I was just dead. On the other scale of competency, we've got Zayla. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. You did repo? Oh, did it go well? Did it go well? Were there more weird lasers? No, that was a problem that I had, right?
Who dropped the uranium plate?
We died at level 2. We got further than that. Okay, so it's not like I'm happy about like that not going further than level 2, but like I feel at least slightly accomplished being part of a team that like got further than that. I mean, I didn't contribute to the success whatsoever, but I was there. Max level is 12. I will admit, I've played twice more since then, like off stream, and I didn't make it past. Like the first one, like died on level 1. So don't tell anyone that. Like this is a secret between like you and I. We don't need to tell chat about this. And the other one died at level 3. So like,
Oh.
no one needs to know. Like things you say on Twitch are confidential, right? Right? That's how this works.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm sorry, did
definitely.
you say something?
Oh, yeah, no, don't worry about it. Allegedly. Yeah, but welcome everyone. Today we are playing Primal. I'm Care. I have way too many wonderful people that decide to waste their time on my stupid channel playing board games every now and again, mostly Saturdays. And today I have 4 wonderful people with me from left to right. We have a Lukoa.
Hello. Bark,
Was about to
bark.
say, who isn't saying anything. We have a Furthen.
Hello.
We have a Hannah.
Hello, everyone. You're cute.
And we have a Shinx.
Hello.
And we are playing Primal today. Primal is a cooperative board game all about anywhere from 2 through 5 hunters going out and hunting giant creatures and trying to uncover what the hell is going on with this here island that is currently upheavaling. This is a really early part of the campaign. We are currently on day 2 of the campaign. So really, really fresh. And they have just decided to take on a flight in the storm. One of the Seeker's airships has not returned from his last expedition to the north. Central Command has requested a group of hunters go on a mission to find out what has happened. They're about to hunt whatever the hell this is. We don't know yet. We haven't read its cards yet, but we're going to soon, right after they have prepped all of their gear. We're going to start the hunt for this boog. And hello, Hichi. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. That is what you've joined. I'm so sorry. Nobody knows how we got to level 2. I mean, you got to level 2, right? Okay, hold up. I need to ask this. As a German, what's the difference between a German tree and a normal tree? I need to know. Please do enlighten me. Can you zoom in on that again, on the
What?
book? It's the username, German tree. And I need to know what the difference is.
Oh, it's somebody's name. I was
Yeah.
like, I thought you were asking us like a joke or something.
No, sorry, this wasn't an elaborate setup to like a joke. Like that was we got better beer. Yeah, but what does that have to do with trees?
Wait, do trees not drink
It's
beer?
the real mystery.
I mean, they could. German beer is good enough for trees to drink. It's got what plants crave and all of that. Yada yada yada. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe I've got to stop pissing on trees after we go drinking.
Please don't do that. They
Why are you
deserve better.
being
than that.
outside?
Aber ich meine, was haben deutsche Bäume schon, wa? They're just trees. But yeah, no, like we're fighting. Like this is what like a scarab, like a horn beetle, something like that. It's a boog.
It's definitely
it's a
not a
boog.
squirrel.
No, this is definitely not a. Is it? I don't know.
Is it a what?
Eichhörnchen. A squirrel. It's not a squirrel.
Eichhörnchen.
Yeah. Was that Gatorade? Can't remember. Oh god. Rondo. So, is there anything else you all want to craft in terms of items before we go into the hunt proper?
Mm,
No.
I think
I
did
am
my
gonna make us
crafting
a
last
health
time.
potion.
Oh yeah, I need to give you the potion again.
Yeah.
Zoop.
Thank you.
There is your. Oh, that's not you. There's your potion.
I looked at that one too for my materials and I was really confused why I had nothing.
I'm gonna pull this card out of my bag.
Card back. What do you need?
No, that was under the
Two.
table.
I was it, huh? That's supposed to be in like just my gear bag or whatever, I think.
No, it might have fallen
Or
through.
no.
Sometimes
Deck
cards like
upgrade.
I know. This is a card that you've unlocked. Hold up. This is no, it's C2. Yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't
put it-
unlocked it.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Sometimes cards fall under this table. Like the Kraken table specifically has this problem on the rim here that we're playing on. We might fix this eventually by like getting rid of these primers once we know what's going on and we're not constantly having to look up keywords, so that you get to use this portion and then that isn't a problem anymore. Apologies, that's a bit of a setup nightmare there. This usually happens when we start on like huge, like intricate tables like this made by other people. As we play, this is our first campaign. Like I have not played this campaign yet, neither of my players have. I'm just here DMing, by the way. Like I'm just yapping. As we like get into these, we start customizing the table more for what we need, just like the KDM table, right? With KDM, obviously that thing has like years of me like fucking with it now to make it work for what we need to do. This one is yet a small baby table. It is as of yet unmodified. Oh, Pierogi understood the explanation because I didn't.
Pierogi already ate the cards.
No.
They have a very nutritious diet. I don't stop them anymore.
Oh no. Oh, at least they got fiber. Okay, so no crafts. That means we have you all embarking on a quest. Here is the introduction for what you're about to do. The airship is struggling against gusts of wind and rain as you stare out over the horizon at the black clouds that encircle the Dragon's Ridge Mountains. It is said that the furious storm in the northern mountains has raged ceaselessly ever since the people of Alberia arrived on Thyrea. The everlasting storm, they call it. No one knows where it originates from, no one has ever managed to cross it. The airship sails rapidly through the sky, offering you a view of the region below. As the storm gradually stretches its nebulous body over the land, deep shadows are cast over the woods and valleys. The ship heads further and further north, but there's no trace of the missing expedition. At that height, the wind gets stronger, and a wall of rain crashes against the flying hull of the ship. You see the captain gripping the rudder tightly, as nature demonstrates all its fury and violence. Suddenly, a swarm of monsters appears in the squally sky. A thick net of electrical discharges surrounds the airship, and it quickly begins to lose altitude. You're forced to make an emergency landing in a valley submerged in an impenetrable fog. The thick undergrowth cushions the impact. The airship suffers only slight damage. You check the state of the equipment and weapons while the hum of the electrical current generated by the swarm can still be heard overhead. You barely have time to get off the ship before a large Ozev swoops down to the ground, accompanied by the loud buzzing of its wings. The horn on its forehead gives off an electrical charge that illuminates the fog with a grubby, sinister light. You realize you must fight it before it summons the rest of the swarm. Alright. Bug. It's a bug time. I just realized, I don't think anyone did this, and I'm so sorry, because I don't think anyone, I don't think we didn't throw a shout-out at Zyla, and that is really, really rude of me. There we go. Unless, of course, someone did, in which case I'm sorry for not noticing, but thank you so much for the raid again. There we are. So, let's look at what you are about to fight. This is an Ozev. If we look over at its board, it has 7 HP per player per wound. So, oh,
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot. Cool. Never mind. This is 24 health per wound. But not for, yeah, true. So this is 24 health right now. Really quick ad hoc tutorial. The way that our hunters win the fight is by reducing this wound tracker to 0. Oh, there's the health tome.
Oh.
Every single one of these wounds has this number here times the amount of players as health. 28. Right? 7 times 4, yes.
Yes.
Sorry, VTuber. Math no working. It does 1 damage right now, and once it reaches 7 wounds, it will change to phase 2. It goes to stance number 2. Right now, all of the 4 zones are openings, so you can play attacks from anywhere. For its passive, it has a permanent passive. This one is always active, no matter what stance you're in. At the start of the round, reveal the top card of the Rumble deck. The card becomes the active Rumble card. I have no idea what that is. That's gonna be fun.
Did that?
I fucking hope so. And we also have a permanent, if you play blue, red, red, if you are in the front sector, good luck, inflict blind. You get to blind the creature if you're in front of it, and you play blue, red, red in your sequence. Every time you do that, you hit the horn. It really doesn't like that.
Feasible for me.
Oh, I thought it said that I would become blind, and I was like, hey, blue, red, red is the whole point of my character.
No, this is usually like a really good card. This is also where you had like hit the tail on the Viraxan on your tutorial, right? I believe this is, I want to hope that this is the Rumble deck. It's just like weird things. So I'm just going to put this here.
So, I guess it needs to be said. Are you ready to rumble?
So I'm like tailoring this mildly. Don't worry about it, huh? Yes.
Is this board misaligned for anyone else?
No.
No.
Okay, it's like not in the right spot for me. It's
There's
just
no card there.
there we go. Thank
I
you.
see
Thank you.
why. No, I know why. Hold up. I can tell you why this board is misaligned. There's a token
Everything
setup.
feels so much right now. Thank you.
There was like a tiny token underneath it. That was the token from session 1, because the token from session 2 I just fished out before that. There we go. So,
Layers are hard.
don't worry. I might be mildly customizing the start here. That's okay. Don't worry about it. So, you have 10 turns. Take your hunter figures, put them in the front. For the board that you're going to be on, we have a rock on the left flank, a rock and a Bathanus on the right flank. That's the plant that heals you at the start of your turn. And a rock and another bay at the northern part right now. The southern part has nothing in it. There's a lot of healing here. This worries me a lot. I don't know about you. That is Bay. We also have like a lot of funny little card symbols I've never seen before. So,
Oh no.
for our hunters, please shuffle your decks, draw 5 cards, set your health total to whatever your actual health total is. I'm going to set this to 28. And then remind your DM to change the fucking background music. Is this it? Who knows? This might be it. This might not be the right playlist. We're about to find out. My playlist stopped having a name. I don't know why anymore. Wasn't there a monster similar to a Toby? I completely forgot. Yes, there was. It kind of ish looked like it.
Yeah.
So.
Remember what we fought last time?
What from last time?
I thought that was what we fought last time. But I might be misremembering my monsters.
Last time was the big feathery beast that wanted to paralyze us.
Yeah.
And run away.
And run away constantly. Yeah, exactly.
And run away.
Mm-hmm.
So, everyone, who is going to start up with aggro? Who begins?
I'll take it.
Hannah's got aggro?
Uh-huh.
There we go. Hannah?
Well, the Grand Captain inspired me. I'm willing to take a bite for your comrades. Why not just piss off a bug? It's just a bug.
For our hunters, by the way, for those of you that are joining us for the first session, we have Lucky on Darian, a greatsword user. We have
Yes.
Furthen on Thoreg with the bonk stick. We have Hannah on a large metal slab. And we have Shinx on a bow with way too much damage on it. And the same goes for Lucky, by the way, a greatsword with way too much damage on it.
Well,
Mhm.
Dude,
to be fair, the bow user keeps hitting their own arm with the string, so like...
that's also true.
Yeah.
It's starting to hurt really badly, and I figured probably at some point I should make new armor.
Wait until you get a level 2 bow, and then every time you have run out of deck, you have to hit yourself in the face for 2 to reload your bow.
I know.
That's the fun
I'm gonna
part.
be my own death. That's gonna be so bad.
All right, hunters. Hannah is going to go first. The current monster actions are: if you become threatened, if you play a red card, and after any other card resolves. We have a rampage on the board.
I
So-
see.
Hannah, your turn. What would you like to do?
Wow.
Wait, did I miss my turn order? Hold up, I'm also still learning this game. No, go
If
ahead.
I'm threatened.
Would you like to
if
move?
I'm the aggro player, it's me.
Yes.
Okay. I will discard Shield Dance to move over to the safe zone.
Quote unquote safe,
and
yeah.
Then, yeah, quote unquote. And then I don't believe in paying the cost for anything, so like.
Wait, are you currently like just unloading hand? So, okay, one after another. So, shield block. This does nothing. Cool, good job. Next.
Yes, that it does nothing, but it does remove one struggle.
Okay,
I have the
minus
shield.
1. Oh, is that what your shield does now? Whenever you play yellow, yes, the normal shield. Whenever you play yellow, remove 1 struggle. Struggle for all of our viewers is the measure of how agitated the monster is. It will gain this over time, and the more it has, the more dangerous it becomes. So, minus 1, and then beyond limits does 2 damage for your weapon, and
I take 1.
you can take 1, and then it does 2 more. And someone else gets to draw 1 card. Who's going to draw 1?
Okay,
One
but
after-
like when I... Oh, that's weapon damage, boo.
Yeah, it's weapon damage.
We'll get to that later.
Okay. So.
Shinxie draws.
Oh, thank you.
He draws a card. So that is 4 damage to the monster. And because you've played a red card, it responds. The monster does not have its own turn. It acts entirely through these response cards. Thunder Strike. If the active player is in a marked sector, that player suffers damage unless they discard a random card from their hand. You are
Fuck
not
you.
currently in a marked sector.
Okay.
No, never
How do I
mind.
know
Hold
what
up,
a
sorry.
mark sector is?
That is probably what the rumble stuff is, which I'm supposed to draw at the start of the round. You are in a marked sector. In fact, you're in the only marked sector.
How can you tell the marked sector?
There.
If you make the
It's
card
the rumble
big,
card.
it's turned.
Press Q and
I
E
think
to
it's the-
turn it.
Well, I think it's the bottom sector though, isn't it?
Is that not facing? I thought the little blippies coming out indicated it's facing.
Well, hold up. So, this is the card. I flipped this card. This is the right way the card is. The card says whatever bottom sector is now marked. I don't care what the monster facing is. This is the card right side up.
Yeah,
The
but
bottom
Hannah's in the
part-
right
Not in that,
sector.
then.
Hannah's on the right.
Oh, it's in the right
side.
sector. It's me. I'm the stupid. It is entirely me. You are not in a marked sector, but you should find a new boyfriend. Yours is a bit stupid. Sorry.
God, he's cute.
When I hit Alt on it, why does the card turn? Does that mean
Um,
anything?
No, it's because it's weirdly programmed. While you hold Alt, press Q and
Oh.
E to turn it. And that
that's
turns
what
the
you
view.
meant.
That
I
will
did
fix
that
it.
wrong. I see what you
Oh.
mean.
Some cards are
I
just
didn't
weird
know
like
that.
this. Their default position is sideways, and you just have to mess with it. Tabletop Simulator. Means nothing. Care Himbo confirmed. Himbos are usually defined by being hot, right? Like, no, I'm just dumb.
I mean, you pulled a
Don't
wife
listen
and a
to him,
girlfriend,
chat.
and you got 2 kids. So
I
Chat,
mean,
I'll say straight up, he's hot as hell.
that's a lie. That's just a
I've seen
lie.
him.
But
Shut up.
oh, my heart. I feel warm. Oh. So, anyway, red card resolves. Rampage! Now that card is turned. Great. This is going well. The aggro player recycles a random card from their hand. All other players must recycle a card of that same color from their hand.
oh wait,
Oh.
That's a
Oh.
little wild.
That hurts.
Mind
Yeah,
you,
I'm sorry.
recycle says you throw the card away and then you draw a replacement.
okay.
I'm sorry, everyone. You have to toss a blue.
Well,
I
why
only
would
have
you do that
blues.
to me? That was my whole next
Oh
turn.
no!
I have 2 blues.
This is
What's
my
gonna-
best
my whole
card.
next turn.
I do another blue.
I'm so sorry.
That was the only thing I was gonna play next turn.
Oh.
This is
Alright,
going
well, now you
well.
can play nothing.
Does anyone
So sad.
remember what the page was
Oh.
for all the funny monster reactions? It was either
Or
somewhere in the
then, no.
90s. There it is, found it. Actually, that was easy. Oh. So, after that resolves, this is a trigger symbol. Trigger means this happens as soon as this card comes into play.
Oh.
Okay.
Ozef gains player number -1 struggle. +3. The aggro player suffers damage unless they reveal a green from their hand.
That's so sad that I tossed the card that lets me kick him in the face. I was
You take
"Oh,
one."
Well, his turn's over.
Here we go.
Oh no.
All right. Would you like to do anything else?
No, that's my turn. Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Does that say aggro?
Yes.
Oh.
So right now, it's when someone becomes threatened, when someone takes aggro, and when someone starts their turn in front of the monster. Who
Oh.
would ever do that? I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
I don't have taunt. Good luck.
What's the current song? Good question. I have no
I
idea.
almost blurted out my song.
It's called Memory Reset, and that's all I can tell you. I have no idea. Like my playlist is completely whack right now. I have no idea what's going on. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants right now. All right, so that's Hannah's turn. Let's go through the standard steps at the end. This is the round structure for everyone. Now that Hannah is done, we go through attrition phase. I'm going to draw the top card of the attrition deck. 1. She has played 1 defensive card, so you're fine. You take no damage. Otherwise, they take monster damage from attrition. Then discard all of your stuff, draw cards back up to 5, and the creature turns to thee.
Oh, nice.
Jinx! It's your turn.
Oh, shoot.
What would you like to do?
Okay, if I move, that counts as triggering starting my turn in front of the monster.
No, not at
Or-
all. Your turn starts now. Anything you do afterwards is not starting your
Okay.
turn anymore.
All right, I am going to spend this card to move.
Absolutely.
That took me way too long to figure out what my color was.
Sorry,
I'm
like,
going.
this is new.
So like I can move here and it doesn't trigger that.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, thank God. All right, I'm in front of the monster. Let's see. And I want to
Hey,
do
so I
that.
have a funny
Yeah, what's up?
question. Like, would you like to draw one? Just in general.
Oh, I would love to. Thank you.
Shinxie, draw one.
Thank you.
That puts a card on top of my discard pile.
Oh no!
Oh.
While this
Ooh.
card is the top card of your
Oh.
discard pile, any damage dealt to a monster by any source is increased by 1 times shield level.
Hmm,
Okay.
Okay.
So Sharp Shot, this is a blue card, and therefore it removes one struggle. All blue cards
Sweet.
always remove a struggle. Cool. It does nothing else so far.
All right. Bep.
Silent Arrow. Okay, so Stealth, it doesn't trigger anything. This does your weapon damage, which is... what is it right now?
Oh,
Okay.
when you discard a blue from your hand, deal 2 damage. I forgot Hannah made us discard a blue.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
I
That's
forgot
2 more
about
damage.
that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Recycling says discard a card to draw a card. Yeah, no, that's correct. If everything you do 0 cost, what the
Bep.
hell?
Yeah,
What are you
right now
smoking
it
over here?
is, and no aggro.
Okay. So that's another 3 damage. Okay, we're starting off well.
and
That's
I'm in the.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's another 4 damage because of the +1 from Hannah.
You're right. You're absolutely right. That means the previous card also did 1 more damage. And that is blue, red, red. So
Yeah!
you are in front of the monster. Your arrows connect with its horn. It reels back, and it is now blinded as a lightning flash strikes across its field of vision. So the way that blind works is when you inflict blind, you choose one of the peril cards that are in play, and that peril is considered to be blank until the start of your next turn. This is a peril card.
We should do the
Should I do the aggro? Do you think?
No, sorry.
Well, no, that's
This
not a
is a
peril
peril
card.
Oh, that, duh.
So this is a permanent peril. If it goes into stance 2, its stance 1 peril is still going to be active. That means then you can actually choose, hey, do I want to blind this peril or the other? But right now there's
Okay.
only 1 in play. So this right now does not have any more text. At the start of the next round, it is not going to pick up a new Rumble card. It's only going to be
sweet.
this one.
Okay.
Flash bug,
Alright.
exactly. Only this time you flash the bug. Not like that. All right.
Maybe like
Well done so far.
Um,
Anything else you got?
I'm gonna play that, and I'm gonna pay for it with this blue card. Which, if I discard that, I can do volley, and this also does damage.
Wonderful. So that does 3 damage from the discard. Then let's go volley. So the top card of your deck, if it's an offensive card, now does 2 damage because of the top card on Hannah. That is 2, and the second one
Ooh, let's
is
go.
another 2 damage. Oh god,
Does
Alright,
that count as
nice.
discarding a blue card?
it does
No, I
not.
don't think so. It wasn't from my
it's-
hand, yeah.
Yes, it specifically says when you discard a blue from your hand. Technically, by the
Okay,
way, that
yeah, I
is a
see.
discard, but not a discard from hand.
hmm
Yeah.
That's a
And
good
then
question.
this lets me recycle, so I'm gonna recycle this and pull
Mhm.
another card.
How did you volley?
It was
From
the
a
card I
card that she
discarded.
discarded.
This one
Yeah,
says when you
that
just
one.
got this volley too.
Yeah. All right, and I think that's everything.
That was a fuckload of damage. You didn't pull
Yeah.
aggro. Absolutely. Let's see. Your attrition card is a 2. You've only played
Oof.
1 defensive card.
Yep.
That means you take 1 attrition damage.
All right.
All right.
If
Discard
only I had
your
discarded
sequence.
my blue.
Nice.
Discard your sequence. Draw back up to 5. And we are going to move over to Lucky.
By the
Lucky.
way,
That's
Mhm.
I would
me.
like to point out my helmet because it says while a player in an adjacent sector is paying the stamina cost of a card, I may reveal 2 cards of that same color from your hand, and if I do, I can reduce the stamina cost by 1 once per round.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
if
you got
anyone
that.
has some flexibility with their cost of cards, maybe they have something that costs 2 and they could pay it, but they would prefer to play 1. Yeah, just see if I can help with that.
Yes.
Okay. That sounds
Lucky.
like it'll be very helpful.
When Hannah
Yes.
made you discard 1 card, did you draw 1 additional card afterwards?
No, was I supposed to?
Yeah, but her
Cycle.
effect was you have to recycle a card, which means discard 1 and then draw 1.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense.
Otherwise, that ability is brutal. Like, way more
Yes.
brutal than it has any right to be.
Yes. Okay. That helps a bit. It's my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, gonna start by moving. Moving to the front of the monster. And what am I
Mhm.
paying for that? What am I paying for that?
Stamina.
Hey, counter strike. Wait, do we
Okay.
start with stamina?
No. But that's what the abilities
Oh,
are called.
okay.
You have to pay for movement. I know that's not what you were asking. Sorry, I was doing the "what are you reading?" a book kind of thing. Don't. Sometimes I think I'm
understand.
funny and I'm not.
I get it. I get it. And I think I'm just going to use endurance. So I get to draw a card. I'll be paying that with
Nothing.
yo, I'm gonna pay anything. Nice.
Absolutely. That one's free.
Draw a card. Ooh, blind rage.
A slightly faded blind rage when the scan isn't the same
Yeah.
scan.
Yeah. I don't think I want to use that this turn though. Or hold on, just thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like I want to hold my cards this turn.
Perchance.
Oh, you want to pass?
Yeah, I think I'm going to end here. That way I'll have my stamina and I'll be able to do a lot more next turn.
Absolutely. Would you like to still fire the red scale helm for the turn?
Here at the top card of your deck, if that is... I forgot about that. Oh my god, I'm so happy you mentioned that.
It's been a couple weeks since our last
Oh.
session.
It's true. That is not a red card, so it's just gone now. Okay.
Let's see attrition deck. A 1. You played exactly 1 defensive card. You're fine.
Yay.
No problem there. Discard your sequence. Draw back up to 5. And Berthan, what you got for us?
Okay, so I'm gonna move, which I will discard this so I can move, and I will also move to the front. And then what am I gonna do next? Oh. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this. Gonna pay for that with these two.
All right. That is, how much damage are you dealing with that?
That is 2 damage. And
Okay.
then choose a player to draw 1. If I'm in the front sector, they draw 2 instead. Can myself be the player?
Choose a player. Yeah, absolutely. So 3 damage because of
Okay.
Hannah's card on top, and you can draw 2. Absolutely.
All right. Then I will also play Exhausting Strike. And so the Exhausting Strike will remove 1 struggle because of the blue. Its text also increases the struggle that it removes by 1, and then my hammer also increases the struggle that it removes by 1. So a total of 3 struggle removed.
Wow, it goes down to 2. Like, you bonk it in the head really hard. It's blinded already by that lightning strike, and then you just relentlessly pummel this thing on the front. It doesn't know what's happening anymore.
And I'm gonna discard that one to pay for it, by the way. Yeah, I think that is that's my turn? Question mark? Yes, it's my turn.
Attrition 1. You do take 1 damage. And that is the entire round. Everyone is gone. We are set. So, let's go to upkeep. Does anyone want to drink their potion? It will heal for 4 right now. I assume the answer to that is no. Never.
No.
Yeah, of course. Death before inefficiency. I gotcha. We're going to go into behavior refresh. So I'm going to pick the lowest cost card. There are 2 of those. And I'm going to replace them with the cards from the top of the deck. The fuck is that symbol?
What does that
Burn
mean?
and shield? Card? No card.
Okay, oh god. So the first symbol is trigger. After a player empties their hands.
That's kind of scary.
After you empty your hand and resolve the event that caused you to empty your hand has been resolved, that happens. And yes, the other one is trigger after the monster turns to face a different sector. So, if someone goes all out, if someone pulls aggro, if someone turns, I believe in you. I believe that at least Lucky or Shinx can do all 3 in one turn. Phantom says, is the game is called Primal.
Wrong.
The game we're playing is called Primal The Awakening. And there is a table of it on the Steam Workshop. That table doesn't contain any of the campaign books. As far as I understand, they have like a deal with the publisher that this doesn't get taken down if they don't publish all of the lore and all of the like campaign books. I have the entire game here, and so I have all of the books like on a fucking pile next to me to be able to read all of that. But for like the expedition mode, where it's just like fights without like all of the story, you could just like pick which monster you want to fight out of a lot of them. That's just on the Steam Workshop. Primal The Awakening. All right, Hannah. You still have aggro? That means you are turn player.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. All right, we use the stamina I got last turn to move, so I don't pick up threatened.
Before you do that,
I also
however,
heal
please. Exactly, you heal by 1 from the by Thanos in your sector. Minus stamina.
So I have this fucking cool idea, and I'm really hoping it works out.
All right,
Shinxie,
what's the plan?
I hope you've thrown 2 reds.
You hope I have 2 reds?
I hope you've thrown 2. I discard teamwork to play concentrated attack. I pick Shinxie, who throws cards out like mad. It increased the damage by 1 for each red in your discard pile.
Hannah, do you have to? Hannah, do you have to pay 2?
I would prefer to.
Okay.
My card is 2. I'd prefer to.
All right.
Well, what if it was 1?
That would be bad.
Okay.
So, Shinxie, how many red cards are in your discard pile right now? Because I know there's a
3.
minimum of 3 in there.
Yeah, there's 3.
Is that number equal to or greater than 4?
Well,
that makes it 5, right?
I'm glad you would ask, because that is 5 damage. That pops a wound on the monster.
Ooh.
And then does 1 more damage. There is now, until the end of this turn, there is now a vulnerable token on this monster. What that means is any one of you, when you go to do damage, you can choose to eat this token and double that instance of damage specifically. This is optional. At the end of this round, this will go away. That's a lot. Hannah! This pulls aggro.
Yes.
Does it pull aggro if she already has aggro?
It does trigger when someone gets aggro cards. I think that's specifically stated somewhere. Let me double check. It doesn't say it here, but like it does say it in the FAQ. After a player plays an aggro card in their sequence. Never mind. That's the phrasing.
Yeah, so it does.
And this is definitely an aggro card in sequence. So,
yes.
you get +1 damage until the end of this turn. A teeming mass of electric shocks dart manically across Ozev's body. the energy collecting along its horn like a lightning rod, which turns bright green, ready to release the fury of the storm. I need to figure something out real quick.
I didn't think it would be that bad. It's not like that's avoidable, but damn.
Really quickly, this says
Necroma's
until
level
the end of this turn. Mind you, that the entire structure we're playing is called a round. And players are separated into player turns. So once Hannah says, I'm done here, that goes away.
Oh.
Hooray.
I was weirded out by that phrasing. So right now, this has +1 damage.
Yeah, funny problem. I don't have defensives.
Is that your turn?
Oh no.
That's my turn. Show me the 0.
And
Show me the-
that is a 1. You take 2 attrition.
Oh well.
And then that gets rid of this bonus damage token. And at the start of Shinxie's turn, the blind token fades as well.
Please
Shinx.
look at me, by the way.
You
Does-
did move.
Yeah.
It is
This
turning to you.
matters to my cards,
Yay!
unfortunately. I
Does
have
that
only does it
to know
trigger?
what it's facing.
Not only does this matter to your cards, it matters to this thing, and it also matters to this thing. The active
Hi.
player reveals a random card from their hand. If that card is a defense, they discard it. Otherwise, the player suffers
Oh.
damage.
Yeah.
I need to-
No, we're not gonna do that.
Give me 1 second before you say no to that. So
Who
you
is the
still
active player?
that's exactly what I want to figure out before Furthun says no to this. Acknowledged. So you draw cards up to your hand size limit. The monster turns to the aggro player. You are still the active player when this resolves. And then Furthun says no to it, because Furthun has this card here, Rapid Blow. When a behavior card is revealed, you may discard this from your hand to cancel the effect. Cancelled.
Should I just let him
This
take
is-
one of my cards?
This shuffles its deck, and that will give it 1 more struggle for shuffling the deck. All right. Now we hand over to Shinx.
Okay. I get 1 healing from that plant, right?
Absolutely, you do.
Yay. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without emptying my deck. I don't want to activate that card. Okay.
Oh, do you need to not empty your deck?
I'm gonna activate that. I'm at 5 cards. I'm trying to think of like what to do. I could just like move and not do much.
Let's see.
Why are you trying not to empty your deck?
Isn't that what activates that first card?
That is when you
Hey.
empty your hand.
My hand. Okay, that's okay. I misheard that earlier. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Apologies if I wasn't clear about that.
No, you probably were, and I just misheard. Okay, this is perfect then. I'm perfectly fine with this then. Okay, first I'm going to move by using I'm gonna use this one to move. Actually, wait, that was such a bad idea. Too late, I committed. I'm gonna move down here to the back.
Okay.
And I am going to volley. And I'm gonna pay with
Really quickly, this does not
Yeah.
volley. The symbol
that-
next to
okay.
it says that this only works if your ability is focused once this is flipped.
Oh shoot, you're right. Okay.
Mhm.
So this right now
Oh,
just says recycle 1.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that honestly.
Okay,
I'm gonna recycle.
then-
Well, I should pay first, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I'll pay with that. And I'll recycle this one. And I'm gonna use oh, okay, don't wait. That's stupid. That's all I'm gonna do.
You wouldn't happen
I
to like need to play something, but like need
I
room to play it
mean-
with.
I don't want to empty my hand. And like
Oh, this is awful.
like I definitely Do you guys? I don't mind doing it and seeing what happens. Do you want to see the card?
No, not really. That's such a specific
Oh wait,
thing.
I
I'm kind of
can.
afraid of it.
If I
Yeah.
does this activate before I can get my draw?
No,
If I do the
it doesn't activate until the effect of the card is resolved. So I guess theoretically,
okay, so like I could do this, pay with this, and draw, and now my hand's not empty.
I don't know how that
Um,
would work actually.
no, because the so there is a point in here when you empty your
Yeah.
hand, and that will make that
Yeah.
trigger. You will draw this card before it triggers, but I'm pretty sure the trigger still goes through. Ori, please check your DMs. So is that what you want to do, knowing that?
Let's commit. I've done it. We need to see what it does. Let's see what happens.
Players in marked sectors suffer damage and reduce their hand to 4. Then
I'm so sorry.
reveal the top card of the Rumble deck. That card becomes the active Rumble card. You are in a marked sector.
Mhm.
Okay, funny thing though, it's
yes.
facing me.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yes.
So this doesn't.
Oh! When another player would suffer
Is there-
damage and you are in the front sector, you may discard this card from the hand to prevent that damage. If you do, you and that player draw 1. Oh, that's insane.
Oh shoot, that's so good.
That's
Thank you.
good. What?
So you still have to reduce your hand down to 4 from 2. Math. Interesting. So the top card of the Rumble deck is now North and South.
Oh.
Oh,
That's the
That's
new
the
marked
top.
sectors.
all right. What's everything?
Oh, hold up. Let me clean up the cards real quick. Zoop. Oh, that's fun.
Oh no. Yeah, no, that's everything.
Hmm.
Does that mean my hand is permanently 4? Or is it 5?
So when they say reduce your hand down to 4, I'm pretty sure that means just discard cards until you're at 4. Because they use hand size limit or hand size when they want to describe your actual maximum. This doesn't do that. It's just probably if you hold 9 cards because you're playing dual blades or bow, hey, now you have to discard. You're fine. You were already beneath that limit.
So, and it's less dangerous to the person who triggers it. You're screwing your team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, marked zones be dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Sorry
For
about
reals.
that.
0 on the attrition.
Yay!
No damage taken. Let us move over to Lucky. Oh.
It empties my deck too.
Oh god.
But
Okay.
I don't think I do anything.
You do hit yourself in the head for 1. So when a player's deck empties, for our viewers, if a player's deck empties, they reload by shuffling their discard and putting it as their deck, but they take their weapon level in damage. Canonically, that means you have to hit yourself in the head with your bow to reload your quiver. You also have to hit yourself in the face with your hammer to reload the hammer. You know how it goes. Normal stuff.
Yeah.
Well done,
Just
James.
another day in the office, really.
Right? Who doesn't have great sledgehammers
Sorry
in their
about
office?
the rumble zones.
Don't worry, it's supposed to cycle through this over and over anyway. Things are gonna change. They're not in an escalating order, so it's not like they get... This one just got worse, but it could get better on the next draw as well. Lucky.
My turn.
This hand scares me. What do you want to do?
I mean, it's not that bad. It could be worse.
Could it be?
How bad is it to take threatened? What does that do again? It's just draw 2 attrition, and then if there's any card effects?
Yes.
I don't think I want to move.
Okay.
It's not going to trigger anything right now, right? No, it's not.
Nope.
Okay, I'm not moving. I'm standing right here. I'm drawing a card with my helmet. If it is red, I get to keep it. It is not red. Yeah, we're just gonna voice the dragon. Sadly pay with our blue card.
Oh.
Let's see. Reduce stamina of each red card you play by 1 this turn.
Uh-huh.
We'll play Blind Rage, which it just increases sequence limit. Doesn't really do much. But it does some damage.
Would you like to trigger your weapon effect?
No, not yet. Wait.
Would,
Is there
would you
anything I'm
like
gonna?
another card to throw at your extended sequence?
Yes, I would.
Of course, have one.
Okay.
Assist.
Mm,
Do you want another?
can 2 different people do an assist on me at the same time?
I think so.
Yeah.
Hold up. Assist
Yeah,
is...
the limit is per player.
I would love another card. Hopefully I get another red card.
Yeah, you can only assist once per turn, although the active player may receive 1 assist from each of the other players.
Oh.
Okay. Am I drawing another card?
Which I will demonstrate by being the 3rd player to assist.
Hold up, before you do that, Flippin,
Okay.
hold up, everyone. 1 second, please. Let's resolve stupid bonus effects first. So, Shinxi, you discard a blue card. That does 2 damage. Lucky draws a card off of that one.
Okay.
Furthen
Ooh.
also assists.
Oh.
Lucky draws a card off of that one.
Yeah, so I hope you found the grand finale. That's what I hoped for.
Remember?
Also, let's make sure we play the
the
card that we're playing before we discard any stamina costs.
Technically not what you do, but I know why
Oh, you
you're
have to
asking,
pay the
because
stamina?
exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, I know you're saying this for totemic helmet. Makes perfect sense. We can adjust for that. Okay, Lucky. What do you want to do next, and why does this hand look like the end of all things?
This looks very scary in a good way. Let's see, I got what, 4 more that I can play, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I would like to have another one.
Enjoy your
I'm
eggs,
just
Colondio.
figuring out what I'm doing here. Do that.
Let's say,
get rid of that.
knowing your deck, I can help you with stamina costs.
Grab 2 more. That will be very helpful in just a second.
We did kind of hand you back a full hand to deal with.
this
Yes, you did, and now I'm just figuring out the line here because this is
about to be
going
so
to.
dumb.
It's going to be. It's going to hurt a lot.
Oh
If I
my
do
god.
that, I get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna draw 2 more cards. It's gonna cost 2. Didn't give me what I wanted, but that's fine. This is fine. We're going to double slap. Wait, oh no, I just fucked that up.
Hmm? You have 3 more
I mean,
cards.
you
I should have
have
placed
one
2 reds in a
more- yeah,
row.
you have- Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about it. You still have it. You're still on track. Trust in the process. You got
Yeah.
this.
Okay, we're gonna double slash. If the next card in your sequence is red, reduce its stamina cost by 1.
This is another 4 damage.
So it's 4 damage plus I am going to suffer the 1 damage to take to do an extra 3 damage and pop vulnerable.
So that's 14 damage.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, that's the
Nice.
vulnerable token.
Okay. We're going to do another slash. That's a 2 or strike, precise strike. That is 2 red cards in a row, so we get a counter on my relentless assault.
That still costs 2
That's
stamina.
going to cost me 1 stamina because of my voice of the
it's gonna
dragon
cost
and the
me
double slash.
0.
And now it's
0
free.
stamina.
Oh my god.
Okay. So that's going to do 4
Yep.
damage, and it's
the
going to put
monster,
vulnerable on the monster.
Yep, is vulnerable. And because Lucky played a sequence extension +1, she actually gets to add
Yeah.
another card even though the sequence is full.
So we're gonna play another red card, which is going to put the second counter on my relentless assault,
Ooh.
and flip that over. And I'm going to. Could I pop vulnerable, or do you think you can do more damage for them?
Oh, I definitely cannot do more damage.
Then we'll be doing 4 and then popping vulnerable again for another 8.
So that pops a wound.
Nice.
And
What a
not
nasty
only
turn.
that, it does another 5 damage over on top
Oh
of
my
that
God.
wound, bringing it back down to 23. So you just went from 21 health of I think the one said 21 at the start of this turn, all the way down to 0, all the way down to another 23. You just did 26 damage
Yes.
in one turn.
Holy crap.
I
That
did
was
trigger the.
Yeah, we're getting there.
This,
Hold
though.
on. We're getting there. That was a lot of assists from the party. That was really good party teamwork. But that was 26 damage in one turn. Please stop abusing my monsters like that.
And you got a 3 stam cost card played for free.
That's
The
crazy.
wildest part
True.
is that you played so many cards and only the last one drew threat.
Yeah.
And also, if she didn't
Yeah.
have a stamina token, she would get a stamina token now.
Yeah, I should have moved. I didn't think I was going to have so many cards thrown my way.
Yeah.
Oh.
I am threatened, so I should probably click that.
So, but the aggro card, it gains +1 until the end of your turn.
Uh-huh.
We've seen this before. And then, shall we look for attrition? The 3 attrition is still in here.
I know.
There it is.
Oh,
Now it's not.
No.
Now it's not. You take
Fine.
2 damage.
It's fine.
That was a hell of a turn, Lucky. Well played. Discard your stuff. Draw 3.
Holy crap.
Fucking hell. Oh, also,
Oh,
because you're threatened, I need to draw 2 of these, but it's always going to be the 3 because it's worse. Gets rid of another 2 from the deck. Alright. Draw your 3 fresh cards. And Furthen, what have you got for us today?
Ooh.
Unfortunately, not much. My turn will not be nearly as extravagant. Yeah. I'm going to just move.
Mm-hmm.
Care. It hasn't
Yes.
played down its card, which should happen before Furthen's turn, actually.
Couple of things. Hold up. Couple of things real quick. Furthen, heal 1.
I will return to my original position. I will heal 1.
Because you're standing next to one of those plants. Then, Lucky has aggro.
Okay.
Which
Oh.
you over there. There's a
Whoops.
bunch of things that happen. Lucky's got aggro. So it turns. The active player reveals a random card from the hand. If that card is a defense, they discard it. Otherwise, you suffer damage. So, I'm gonna take your hand. And then I'm just gonna hold your hand. Haha, deal with it. That's the defense.
Yup. Nice.
It's gone now.
Yo.
Oh.
You can have the rest back. There.
I like
that
that
is
card,
gone.
but that's fine.
Then that is when it comes to the play trigger, it gains 3 struggle. And the aggro player suffers damage unless they reveal a green from their hand. Is there another green in your hand? Or did I discard the last one?
That's reveal. Reveal.
Ah, you are fine in that case.
Awesome.
Wonderful. And then Furthen's turn starts. Furthen heals for 1. And
Done that.
now
And I discard.
all hell breaks loose.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop.
Oh no.
Whoa.
From left to not right, it gains 3 struggle. The active player must recycle a red card. Please discard a red card and draw a new one.
Oh.
This is just the cost of doing big damage.
Rampage.
Yeah, popping the entire reaction deck on your next player's turn.
The aggro player recycles a random card from their hand. All other players must recycle a card of that same color from their hand.
Oh.
Please take
A
my
random
hand.
one?
No, Lucky's the aggro player. That's a red card, Lucky.
Oh, my finisher.
Man, my damage.
Lucky, draw another card as a replacement for it. And everyone else, please, if you have it, you must recycle a red card.
Mhm.
And then
Dodged it.
the active player reveals a random card from their hand. If that card is a defense, they discard it. Otherwise, the Ozev gains 3 struggle.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
I love that instead of picking a random card, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Okay, we're not going to do that. So that one doesn't work. That one's gone. I also love how none of its cards we've seen so far have any struggle cost attached to them. Nothing here has anything. It is up to 9 struggle now. It's getting there. It's mad. Furthen, now, what would you like to do? Sorry about all
I
of that.
mean, my
Sorry,
turn,
everybody.
my turn really didn't change that much, even though you know, my hand has. Gonna discard that and then move to the upper section. Yeah, I guess so. Gotta deploy that ABM tactics. Always be moving. And yeah, that is my turn. I will go ahead and take my my struggle damage or my attrition damage.
Oh, hi. I high five Furthen.
You will take 1.
Yeah.
And that
But
is,
I get a stamina token.
you do get a stamina token, and you get to draw 3 more cards. And that is time of the rounds, by which I
get
mean,
to
that's the
draw
end of the
4
round.
more cards.
Oh, true, that one does not count towards your hand size limit. Good point.
Oh.
So, we go into... Oh, this is going to be painful now. We go into a new round. At the start of a new round, I'm going to reveal the top card of the Rumble deck. It's... Oh, God.
Oh.
Left, right, and south. That's how this works, right? Like, we have to be inconsistent.
No.
It's...
After
Hold up. Hold up. I need
Yes.
to research this joke.
West, right, and down. Got it.
Okay, so it's port, right, and south. And then like the directions in this game are port, right, south, and up exactly.
This hurts
we
so
did
much.
just get off of a ship, right?
An airship, true.
Yeah, that's how airship travel works.
Oh, the airship captain had to have been pissed.
Drunk, yes.
Drunk.
So that is the Rumble that's active now. Bunch of things. Does anyone want to drink a potion? It will heal for 4.
No.
If it's a healing
I get
potion,
so
that is.
worried. I get so worried about Hannah.
There's some part of me that's like, but now's the time. Why, after all, why should my potions heal me?
Why
What if I
should
drank this potion instead?
The Imperia, yeah.
Oh my god.
The monster gains 3 struggle. That will bring it to 12.
Ugh.
That is 3 times the player amount, which means it spends back down to 4, and all of you will take monster damage. All of you, please take 1 damage right now.
Okay.
Resilience. That lets me draw.
Oh, yeah.
You
If you
reveal
have
a card with the
resilience,
keyword resilience to draw a card.
yeah, absolutely.
And then that means I get to shuffle my deck?
If your deck is empty, you can't shuffle that. You have to shuffle your discard into your deck. Yes.
Yes.
Which means you take another 1 damage from exhaustion. It has a different name.
All according to plan.
You have to reload your greatsword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sharpen it.
Lucky.
Sharpen it
Lucky?
on your elbows.
You are
Yes.
the aggro player right now.
I don't
So-
want to be the aggro player.
Sucks for you. Start of your turn. You are in a zone with a Bathanis, so you get to heal for 1.
Yeah. Well, that's fine, I guess.
Would you like to move?
I would like to move. Yeah. The threaten, does that not trigger? That only triggers when you gain threaten, right?
Correct.
Or
When someone
gain it a second time.
Yeah, but someone would
Okay, I'm
gain
gonna-
threatened. Exactly.
I'm gonna move north and or whatever we're called up. I'm gonna move up and use my stamina token for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This is actually helpful now.
It still kind of fucks with my head that there's a difference between being threatened and having aggro.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like
is,
traditional MMO terms, that's like the same thing essentially.
It's
we're
it's so
gonna
funny
play-
to me how like different MMOs use different terminology for this, right? Like I don't think I ever heard anyone call it like drawing threat in WoW. It's always been aggro.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you tell like an FF14 player that they drew aggro, like half of them are gonna look at you funny.
The wildest is those who played MMOs I've never heard of who call it hate.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
hate is a good one.
Generating hatred.
Yeah.
But the other thing
Hate
is,
is
I've
a
also
good
never
one.
heard any 14 player call it the term that they technically are supposed to use. Who the fuck calls it enmity? Who does that?
Yeah, that's true.
Never heard
I'm
that.
sorry, I don't.
Yeah, I
speak
still
French.
just call it aggro.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the fact that I've played both WoW and 14 is probably why they're synonymous in my head.
And for me, it's them. I just call it.
Grabbing-
I think it depends on which game you played like the most of, or which one you played first. I wouldn't say there's a better one. I just think that enmity is a stupid word.
Yeah, enmity is dumb.
I also agree. Okay, I'm just figuring out what I'm doing here.
Absolutely.
What am I doing here? Oh, right. I'm gonna use my helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Give me a red card. Thank you. Thank you. I
Oh.
like red card.
Fuck.
Did
You're
you
doing
pay
this.
for that green card, by the way?
Yes, I did pay for that green card.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
You can
Okay.
take that back.
Okay.
Take that back.
Okay. I'm okay with
Aggro
this.
for
Take that
aggression.
back,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. Tucker's right. I'm not sure I can pronounce enmity properly. I'm not sure most people can spell enmity correctly. Something about a word that has an N followed by an M is kind of hard for a lot of people. Understandably, by the way. This isn't grandstanding. Like, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I kept thinking you were saying
Okay.
amity, and I'm like, I don't think that's what that means.
No, we're your betters because we can pronounce enmity. Fancy
think-
words.
I think you'll find that it's pronounced Emily. What is
It's
Emily, by the
Emily,
way?
no.
Okay, I'm.
Oh no, is someone a little angry?
Oh, so good.
All right, Lucky.
Okay, I am playing Battle Cry. It gives me Berserk, and also I'm going to be doing 4 damage from my weapon.
All right, 4 damage it is.
True, it is 4 damage.
Be careful not to draw too much Emily. I mean, all the Emmys I know are lovely people, so like I'll draw too many Emmys.
We're gonna be doing double slash. That's
Yeah.
also gonna be another 4 damage, and I get to draw a card
Absolutely.
because of Berserk.
Every red card draws a
Ooh.
card.
Damn.
Well, that's tempting to use, but maybe no. I don't want to draw aggro. Okay. That reduces the next red card I play by 1. So we're gonna play Precise Strike, which will cost 1 because of my mastery as well.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just figuring out what I wanna.
Lucky, I love your big sword.
Thank you. I love my big sword too. What do I wanna get rid of? There's so many things I want to keep.
Maybe this will help. I'll just give you a card.
You're just giving me a card. Okay.
Throw a little assist your way.
That made it really hard to decide.
I'm sorry.
Chat.
It's fine. We'll get rid of that
down.
card.
Chat down. Behave. Holy shit.
Okay, so Precise Strike. That did another 4 damage. I'm going to take the 1 damage to do an extra 3, so that's 7 damage, and it's going to put Vulnerable on the monster.
Uh-huh.
And I get to draw
card.
another card because of Berserk.
Yep.
Is there anything else I want to do here?
Fucking stupid.
No, if I use the draw cards, then I'm just gonna have to draw back down.
Lucky, why is your fucking play place full and also
You
you're
think maybe,
like you have an
another defense
entire
card in case of
McMeal here
attrition?
too?
Yep. Lucky's the average
Because of
fucking
Berserk.
Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Just goes +4 over the turn of a normal fucking combo. Fuck you.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Why does your dad let you have an entire like a big kid's meal and
The next-
also you get to play in the play pace?
The next play is just like Link summon 4 for Appaloosa. I can see it.
oh.
Fuck this.
Hey, I don't really. No, I don't want to draw aggro. I think I'm just stopping here. Yeah, I'm just stopping here.
You know what this is? This is the freight train stopping a kilometer after it has run you over. Like, not out of necessity or protocol, but out of politeness. Like,
We gotta wash the front of the train off now.
goddamn. That is a lot of damage, Lucky. That was a lot. Well
Oh, was it?
done.
I didn't notice.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Just flailing the sword like I can't tell what's happening.
You do take 1 damage from exhaustion, from attrition.
Again. Oh, it's fine.
Again.
It's fine. That means I'll be in critical health next time. That might be good if I pull the card that does more damage when I'm at critical health.
Sounds good. Yeah, that means you're critically healthy, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is that when you shove broccoli up your nose so far that you can't get it out anymore? Is that critically healthy?
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Yeah.
Hold up. This is one of the sentences that I realized what it was after I said it. What the fuck was that? Hold up.
Why are you shoving broccoli into your nose?
No, don't ask me any questions about this. I have no idea where that came from. I do not know.
I can't even fathom where that came from.
There was a
Brain
really
fiber. It's where the
confused
brain cells
pediatrician.
go.
Oh,
It's a sentence only a father could come up with. True. True. Fun fact: Rena once
Father, I don't doubt he did
has a chess piece stuck up her nose. It's not the
my
one you
God.
think it might be.
Please tell me it's the horse.
Rook or bishop. Those are the two common ones that I would suspect.
I mean, pawn would
like,
be the most common
Getting the
one,
knight
no?
up there is a feat.
yeah, pawn would be the most common.
No, because like bishop has that little
Yeah.
pointy end, so you can be like trying to dig something out, and then the rook is like
It's the
circular,
queen,
so it just
right?
kind of.
Wait, hold on.
It was the queen.
It's the
It was the
queen.
queen.
Oh my
Obviously
God.
the fucking queen, because it's the most valuable piece. I want it closest to my brain.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh my
I
God.
can't hear you. I have a queen in my nose. Oh no.
I'm
Oh my
literally in
God.
attack.
This Cartier sequence. Let's move on from this topic and from this turn, shall we?
Okay.
Man, that's just impressive.
Sounds good to me.
Creature turns towards you. Whoop. All right.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Furthen. It is your turn.
oh,
The monster
which
is
very
vulnerable.
unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not gonna be taking advantage of that at all. I'm
Oh.
gonna spend
Somebody
my.
please.
I'm gonna heal
Ooh.
Mhm.
That's
with
crazy.
the plant.
Oh,
with the
I thought you were taking
plants.
a health potion.
No. That has to be at the beginning of the round.
yeah.
I'm gonna use my stamina to move.
Absolutely.
I'll move over to the right sector.
Yep.
And which is also the correct sector. And I'm trying to think if that's all I want to do, because I think that might be all I want to do. No, I need to do this.
Perseverance.
um. No, I think someone else can take more advantage of vulnerable anyways. So yeah, that
You can
is my
choose
turn.
to use the vulnerable, by the way. It's not the next attack. You get to hit
Yeah,
it
no,
and not use it.
I know. I'm just thinking about it, and like I'm like I could use a vulnerable, but I think someone else could use it better.
Okay.
So yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Tradition, you're fine.
Hooray! That was literally the only reason I played a green.
I mean, it was a 50% chance to like not take any damage there. Well done. Actually, it's a 60%. The 0 also counts. Okay. Moving over, Hannah.
Holy shit! Finally a card.
Oh. I feel really bad for everybody because this is gonna be such a boring turn.
Please heal for 1.
Holy
yes,
shit! I have
yes.
2 good cards.
I was gonna just kind of brush that off. We'll spend the stamina to walk over here to the other plant that also heals me. And then unless somebody's paying for it for me, all we're really gonna do is set myself on fucking fire. Please draw 1, everybody.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
everyone
gonna
draw
pay
1.
for it with this.
Thank God. Oh, thank God.
okay.
Okay.
That is my turn.
That triggers the
Yep.
aggro,
Big
right?
threat.
Yeah, that's true. Taking threat. It gains +1, and we know what this is. It takes +1. You don't take any attrition, so nothing happens.
That is after my card resolves, right?
Rampage. That is after your card results, yeah. You now have to
Wonderful.
recycle a random card from your hand, and then everyone must recycle a card from that color.
A random one? Oh, please.
Oh no.
Green!
Okay.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Okay, I just spent my last card in my deck, so I have to shuffle my discard and take
Yes.
bonk damage.
Yeah. 1 bonk damage. Okay.
Attrition?
Drew a 1, nothing happens to you.
Cool.
And then we move over to Shanks.
Okay. I can at least
Start.
do something.
Start of your turn,
Oh.
would you like to volley?
Yeah. Yes. All right. God. 1. Ooh.
1 damage.
Wait, that's not from my hand. 1 and back.
2 damage.
Ooh. 2. Sweet.
Would you like to trigger vulnerable with any of those 1 damage plings? Please?
Yes, sure.
No, that's bait.
Can you not do more than
No,
1 damage?
I can.
Oh.
I can.
Okay. Please use it on like your weapon damage or something, please.
Yeah, I can do that. Okay.
Like, Shinxie?
Okay.
With Shinxie, like, it's I don't want to say it's so easy, because, like, that would imply that you're stupid. And I don't mean to imply that at all. But, like, with Shinxie, you're just gonna have to, like, ask innocently, and she'll be, like, up for almost anything. Hey, Shinxie, you wanna rob that
Yeah.
jewelry store for me? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
She goes, commits a hate crime. Like, it's that easy, right? Like, what you got for your turn?
Oh, that's a great question. Okay, first off, I need to move. So, for using you, I'm gonna move over here.
Do you really hate healing, do you?
I don't want to stand with other people that much.
You know what? I
Wow,
get
she
that.
hates
No, I
us.
understand that.
Oh.
Well, Furthen has showered today, so, like, it's not Furthen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
You
it's
know when
me.
I woke up.
That was the first thing we learned about further today, actually.
It's true.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna do
Look,
this.
I only mentioned it because it was a point of contention last week.
It's true. We did make this a point of contention somehow.
I'm gonna use this to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna use that. And I'm gonna use this to pay for it.
No, you're not.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
It's free.
Yeah, let's go.
Right.
And then
so,
if I don't have to pay for it, I can play the. wait, we
first of all, how much
can do
damage?
that.
How much damage
Yeah.
does this do?
All right, let's see. At the start of your turn, if this card is top card of you just. Oh wait, if I don't know why I started reading that. That should do 3.
3. Okay, this wound is down to 3.
Trigger the
Alright.
vulnerable if that's the most damage you're gonna do.
Oh yeah, vulnerable. That's the most
Okay,
damage I got.
then things happen. This wound goes down to
Alright.
0. It goes to 7 wounds, which means phase 2 has arrived. That's not how you do this, Karen.
Woo!
That's not how you do this either.
Where did it go?
Oh no!
Is it in
It's
Lucky's
Stance
hand?
went to Lucky.
Lucky.
Stance went to Lucky.
That's mine now.
Interesting.
It's mine.
I drew it and it put it to Lucky's hand. Interesting.
Lucky's the real one in control.
I
Oh. Wait, does he have less health?
Wait, what?
Think so.
Phase?
why is this another phase 1?
Were we supposed to have 2 out?
No, so you see at the top where it says like 1, and then on this one, don't read this yet, it says 3. This one also says 1.
Hmm.
Is there a 2
Oh.
hidden under the stack?
There is not. That is
Were we
supposed to be the
have
2.
2 of them active at the same time?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
weird.
Oh.
Well, we weren't in a marked sector all that often.
Yeah, sure. That's true.
Uh-huh.
Let's
Looks
roll
at
with that.
everybody in a marked sector except for me.
All right, so this is active now. At the end of the round, each player in a marked... I was wondering why this monster wasn't doing anything. Oopsie. At the end of the round, each player in a marked sector suffers 2 times monster damage unless they reveal 2 green from their hand. Now we get to playing the get out of the monster's marked zone game. Raw.
All right.
That's also why you want to hit the horn to blind it, because then you can put like a blind on this card for that to not happen
Yeah.
anymore. Now it makes sense. As a side note to my players, I'm sorry your DM is an idiot. I wasn't aware that it could have 2 in one phase. But okay, so stance 2.
Oof.
It now only has 5 health per wound.
Oh.
So
Yay.
like a lot less. That's 20 now. No, he typed 28 out of habit. 20 now. All players become dazed. Then place lightning on top of the behavior deck.
What is?
I'm sure. that
I
fucking
guess
means
I'll go
something.
read Dazed.
What is dazed?
Take the Dazed token and place it on your hunter board. Next time you play a blue, discard the Dazed token and consider the card to be blank. Or the blue you play
Aw.
still removes 1 struggle, but the text is ignored.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, it just
What the
removes
hell
ability
is-
text. Blank says it has
Crap.
no
It's
ability
ability.
text.
Does that mean does that still activate my bow?
Yes, that's
Yes.
discarding, not playing a blue.
Oh, okay.
Scary can't fight. It's a very scary emote.
I'm also not going to use this last card. I changed my mind. I looked at this and I'm like, no.
A wise
Or-
decision.
If I do it, we get a new Rumble card, right? Probably. Do we
Sure.
want that Rumble card we have right now to be affecting 3 areas?
That's going
Uh,
to annihilate us.
I don't know how many. There's 2 cards left, and there's a possibility that there's one that fills the entire thing.
That's true.
There might be
we
one
already
that
seen
doesn't
that
have
one.
any of them filled, and one that might be all of them. So far, it's been like 1, 2, and 3. So
Yeah.
there might be a 0 and a 4.
That's
Yeah.
And we know one's on
Mm,
the top.
yeah.
So we got a 50-50. It could either be the worst thing ever or the best thing ever.
I don't need to
Or
activate this.
assuming that there is a
Mind you-
0-1, it could be.
Mind
Yeah,
you,
assuming.
When Xingxi ends her turn and the round ends at the start of the next round, it switches automatically anyway.
Oh, yeah.
True.
But that's when we can trigger the rumble if it's a bad one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so I don't need to trigger it right now then.
Yeah, so you don't need to be Aaron Yeager yet.
Okay. You take no attrition damage.
I discard left to right, right? Or is it right to left? I
Left
forgot.
to right, yes.
Okay.
Left card first, and then down the sequence.
First have a card to be a discard pile. Oh, at the start of my turn. Okay.
You engaged with a furious battle with an ice cream bucket? What the fuck?
Yo, let's go.
Lucky?
Who's winning?
Diabetes.
Ooh.
I didn't...
Oh, no.
That was... What the fuck?
What?
Diabetes
I'm saying the
has
cry
already won
parts
the
out
title.
loud, sorry. Alright. Shinx, you've got aggro.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, didn't I have a stealth on it? Wait, no, is that my other turn?
Oh, it did have stealth on
Yeah.
it. Never mind, you don't have
Yeah.
aggro. Who had aggro first? Lucky.
Woo.
Is it? Huh?
It's me.
It's me.
Oh, Hannah had aggro.
Yeah, Hannah
Yeah.
drew aggro. The round started with
Okay.
Lucky having aggro, but then Hannah drew it.
Oh my,
so-
Hannah's aggro.
Yeah.
Never
Okay.
mind, sorry.
That makes more sense
Sorry.
to me.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So it doesn't turn. That turn happened before it activated that card. We're okay. Everything is as it should be. New
Alright.
round.
I have a question from a little
Yes.
while ago.
What you got?
When you had us all discard a card, was that discard or recycle? I don't
Recycle.
remember. Okay, I didn't draw
Recycle.
another card.
Please do.
Thank you. That is all.
New round.
At the end of the round.
Each player in a marked sector. So anyone that isn't exactly lucky, please show me 2 green cards in your hand.
I
Or
would
take 2
love
damage.
to. I will be doing the latter.
Shinzi and Furthen both take 2.
Boop, boop.
Then, to refresh behavior, lightning. Oh, wait, start of the round. First of all, start of the round. We switch to this.
Ooh.
North,
Oh.
up and south. Up and south.
Up and south.
God,
What were we calling right?
uh-huh.
No,
Right.
right is right.
Right is right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
And
also
left
correct.
is port.
Okay, left is port.
No,
I made a
port is
sticky
port.
note.
What's left?
Lightning. It gains 3 struggle.
There's nothing left. That's all the sectors.
Hannah, you take 1 damage
You-
unless you reveal a green, which you've
You
done
know I
plenty
have the
of, so
green.
you're fine. That's
Okay.
lightning. There we go. I think I've resolved everything now. So we've got new rumble zones. And Hannah, it is your turn. Please heal 1.
Wonderful, thank you. Let's start. Let's go gambling.
When do we
Ah.
get to drink potion?
And yeah, can we
Right.
drink
Oh, yeah.
potions?
Now, would you like to drink potions? It will heal for 4.
4.
I would
Yeah.
like
I will
to
drink
drink
potion.
my other potion that lets me discard a card and grab an offense card from my hand or deck.
Sure.
Okay. What am I going to discard?
Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna keep a token on the totemic helm so we can keep track of when we used it, and I'm gonna remove it since it's the end of the round.
Good idea.
Hey, so I have a question to Furthen. That is
Yes.
Furthen, right? No, that is.
Who is Furthen?
Lucky? Is Lucky the one
I'm
in up?
north right
Like
now.
it's blue. Yeah.
I'm blue.
How mad are
he's
you
up.
gonna be if I proc a thing?
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Because I want to proc 2 things on my turn.
Proc.
Okay, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, you don't really have a choice on proccing one of them.
Yeah. Alright. We ready to start my turn, or we're
Mhm.
still lost in something?
Go ahead.
I think we're
How
good.
bad's the first thing? This is in facing, right?
Yes, it gains 3 struggle, and that means it spends down to 4. Everyone take 1 monster level damage. The active player, Hannah, you must recycle a red.
Oh, that's a bitch.
No, a red.
Oh,
That was red.
that's red? Wait, what? Is that not red?
No, it is. You said that's a bitch. I said no, a red.
Oh my god. It's that kind
Hello.
of day, isn't it, Care?
Yes. Has anything about you today given you the impression that it isn't that kind of day? Because if
It's
so,
okay.
I apologize. I haven't been trying low enough yet.
I love you. Well, I get threatened token.
Well, and then it gains +1 damage until the end of this turn.
So we will discard Drawn to Danger to pay for agility. To draw 2. That's frustrating. Yeah, we will use Faint. Like, I want to use this. When you discard this, draw 1 to pay for Rally.
Mm-hmm.
That is one struggle removed. And I'm happy to choose Shinx now to get hit by that.
Shinx draws one card. Wonderful.
Then I use this one to pay. Wait, hold on. I don't have to pay for that. The fuck? I'm sorry, I forget sometimes that I don't have to pay for things. Oh. Yeah, we'll just
Fuck. Oh,
do that.
thank
Get
you.
my second token.
Mm-hmm.
And do
How much?
what is that? 2?
2
2
damage?
damage. Put another token on my Shield Master card.
All right, almost there, almost there.
And then
I would love you ever so
incoming
dearly if you could play another red.
another red.
Another red.
Why?
Did that red not
Me?
trigger the...
Does. I just figured they'd have a conversation first. If
Oh,
they active
I'm sorry.
players in a
I'm sorry.
marked sector, that player suffers damage unless they discard a random card from their hand. You're currently
Okay,
not
fun.
in a marked sector.
Nice.
Wonderful.
And then, lightning. Against 3 struggle. And you suffer damage unless you reveal a green. Yep, you're fine.
Nice.
I mean, I think that's my turn. I think I stopped there. I mean, actually, that's silly. And I should do this, actually. I'll spend my stamina, place around. It's blank, but it removes 1 struggle.
1 struggle down,
Still
but
blue.
it blank. Removes the Daze token. All right. Is that it?
That's my turn.
Let's go check for attrition. A 1, you're fine. No attrition damage.
I'm threatened.
A 2, you're fine. No attrition damage.
Nice.
Woo!
Ah.
All right, I got a 2. Good luck, everybody else.
Shinx, your turn. Would you like to volley?
Yes. Oh wait, does the volley activate before or after I
Start
draw
of turn.
2?
Well, this says at the start of your turn, and volley says at the start of your turn. You get to pick what you want to do first.
Okay, I already drew 2.
Okay.
Ooh,
1 damage. 1 damage.
right.
That's a lot of cards.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So I'm still dazed, so the text on my blue cards don't matter.
On the next blue card you play, yeah.
Oh, so like on the next one, like could I do one and then like do one after it?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So once you play a blue card, the dazed effect goes away. So
Okay, first off, I should move.
Would you like to?
I'm gonna use this to move.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't want to become threatened. Actually, wait, there's no threatened things right now. I still want to be threatened. I'm moving.
North,
I already did
sorry, up and south are
Up and
currently
south.
rumble zones, though.
I went south.
Yeah.
I guess I was gonna say that I should have gone north. Oh well, too late. I committed.
What's
and
north?
That's a blue one. You're right. Oh shoot. Sorry. Up. Sorry. I'm using a different dialect. My fault.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My dialect
from
goes to a
the
different
hills.
school. You wouldn't know it.
Ah, frick. Okay. So I gotta pay to do that crap. Okay, now I gotta. Actually, that doesn't even matter then. Okay, basically, I want to do this so the text on my next card counts. Then, right?
Absolutely.
yeah.
I'm going to pay with this.
Mm-hmm.
Play that
That
for
still
free.
removes one struggle. Another one struggle. Yep.
I'm going to do that.
Silent arrow. How much damage is that?
3.
Okay. And then plus sharp shot, right? So 5. It goes down to 12.
Yes, 5.
Okay, not bad.
And oh, I'm an idiot.
So that actually costs 1 less for you.
Oh, thank you. And then
And I'm also going to trigger this card. So I'm gonna discard this one and stun it.
ooh,
Oh. Okay, which one of the
Oh.
cards would you like to stun? We have a rampage, a front, and an empty sand.
I think I'm going to stun the rampage because re-rumbling might be a good idea, and it's probably easier to avoid discarding your hand than not triggering anything ever.
Speak for yourself.
Well,
Don't you print cards?
well.
Good stun, good stun.
okay, so
I know we're going to trigger this at some point eventually,
True.
but if we trigger that or if I stun that part, but we trigger the being in the front sector, then no matter what the
Mhm.
response is gonna trigger. So
Good.
okay,
So-
okay, I won't do my hand.
Deadly shot it
so-
is.
Yep.
How much is this?
That's a good question. Sand dunes by 5. And this inflicts blind.
Oh, nice.
That's 8, right? Does sharp shot count for that, or is it just for the one after it?
Only the one after this.
Okay.
So 8 damage.
Yep.
This wound goes down to 4. And which one of the 2 perils would you like to blind?
So they reveal the top card of the Rumble deck. That card becomes the active Rumble. At the end of the round, each player in the merc sector suffers that, unless it reveals that. What are you guys feeling? The second one? Or do we want to...
yeah, the one at the end of the one where each player suffers damage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. Until the start of Shinxie's next turn, that one doesn't exist.
Sweet.
Woo.
Awesome.
You've got aggro.
Yeah, and on top of that, can I do a really cool backflip?
Sure.
Sweet.
Jesus, you're such a D&D player. Hey, so I just did a cool turn. Can I roll to do a backflip?
All right. End of the turn. Let's check for attrition. You take 1 damage. Actually, you take
Yep.
2 damage. It has a damage token right now.
Ooh.
There we go.
All right.
You
And
get to draw 1 more.
that does that.
Oh,
I have, yeah, my deck empties.
ultimate shot. The monster takes 5 more damage, which means it
Yeah.
goes to 19 because you pop the wound.
Oh, and I need to get a mastery token. Hang on, where are those?
Do I
We're
empty
using
back
these.
into my discard before I... No. Yeah.
You do discard first, yeah. So these go into your deck as well.
Okay.
Well, no, technically, no. No, technically you don't, because this
Nope,
one
leave 'em
is
there.
what. Oh no, you do refill your hand. Yeah, no, they go in. They go in. They go in.
And 4. Wait, that was draw 1 card, not... No, it's draw an extra card, right?
It's when you refill your hand, so you refill to 5, and then it says draw 1, so
Oh,
you go to 6.
okay.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
You absolutely did it right.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
And over to Lucky.
Okay, it's my turn.
Lucky's trying monocolor today.
Mm.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna spend a stamina to move, or well, I get to heal 1 because of the plant. Spend the
Mhm.
stamina to move. We're gonna move over here, be out of that sector. What does the rock do again? You to suffer attrition damage, but you're in a sector with a rock terrain. You may remove that terrain from the game to prevent that damage instead. That's good to know. That might be helpful this turn. Okay, we're gonna play engage. It's not gonna have any effect. I'm gonna play
It
sacrifice
is
reactive guard for it.
it is going to remove one struggle, and it is going to give you aggro.
Yeah. I just mean no effect on the card, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to play pressing strike. Costs 2. Discard that for that, and I get to draw 2, and that's gonna do more struggle damage, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Awesome. Ooh.
Fun fact. Health critical is when you're at half health or below, right?
Yes, I was planning for that.
Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna do aggressive charge, giving me berserker, and that's more struggle damage.
Another struggle damage. So far, you're blue,
And
dabba-dee,
then-
dabba-die.
Yep. We're gonna play Wrath of Blood. If your health is critical, increase the damage this attack deals by 5. So that's going to be 4
9.
plus the 5 is 9, and then I will take the 1 damage to do another 3, so that's 12.
That's 12 off of one card. Yes, I understand. That's very very
Mhm.
balanced.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Quiet.
Draw a card.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. I get to draw a card. Ooh, sequence increase.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. That's I need to look at my discard pile for a second. That's 2, 3 red card. Okay, I can't draw another red card. No point in using my helmet. I should have used my helmet before I did that. Am I gonna be able to pay for that? It cost 3.
Oh no.
Kick. Dang. Is anybody able to help me with the cost of a card?
My helmet is spent.
Anybody with an assist, maybe?
If you
Oh, I
were-
can
I
help
wished.
you. I can help you a tiny bit.
How desperate are you?
I'm pretty desperate.
I can do something stupid. Oh, wait,
I don't have
you
to do
an
something
unstupid
stupid,
idea?
but I can help you a tiny bit.
A
It just
tiny
depends
bit.
on how much help you need.
I just need 1 stamina on not the next card I play, but the card after.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to play Blind Rage, which is gonna do 4 damage, I believe,
Yep.
You've also run
and
its
increase
head.
my sequence limit.
Yep.
Dude, you rang its
my
fucking
God.
noggin. What the
Yep,
fuck?
we're also going to trigger Blind.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Can you
Okay.
blind the
Oh.
same card twice?
It would still go
That's-
away at the.
No, it goes away at the start of
no.
that player's turn, which is
Oh, yeah.
different.
It
Oh no, it
elongates
still only blanks one of the thunderstorms. It only does it once. Anyway.
Okay. Okay, this next card I would need help paying for it. I need to pay 3, and I have 2 covered.
Okay. I can help with that.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, so we're doing my finisher. The so I
Ah.
did the true charge, went into the truer charge. Now I'm doing the truest charge.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
So let's see. You can only play this card after a red. Increase the damage this attack deals by 5, so that's going to be another 9 damage. I don't think we have a vulnerable up. No. Oh, that'll be another 9 damage.
It goes to 0, and then it goes to 14 out of 20. Flop.
Jeez.
Oh, I forgot one. Fucking hell.
I did use up all my cards though.
Oh.
That is your entire hand.
Wait.
Huh?
Well, yeah. I get to draw one, but that doesn't.
Players in marked sectors suffer damage and reduce their hand down to 4. Shinx, that's exactly you.
Yeah. Yep.
So you take 1 and then discard until you only have 4 cards left. Then reveal the top card of the Rumble deck. That card becomes the active card. It's Ride and Port.
Okay.
That sucks
Alright.
for me.
Rampage is stunned.
Sorry.
All right. Ready for attrition?
Yes. My turn.
You take 1 attrition.
I discarded a blue.
Okay. Wait.
That does 2
Right.
damage. So yeah, lucky you
That's
take
because
one.
the
monster
You take 1
basically
damage
hit
off
itself.
attrition.
I could use that rock to not take that damage,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That's correct. Yes.
Oh wait, you take damage off your shot.
Y'all
right,
okay if I get rid of that rock?
Did
Yeah,
you
that's fine.
heal by 1 at the start of your turn?
Yes.
Right. The
Yay.
rock
Okay, so
crumbles to dust underneath
Mhm.
the monster's assault.
The monster is
Wonderful.
made of salt.
Yes.
Can it do a moonsault?
No, it's currently stuck on a pinboard. It is under attack.
Well, it's during the day, so the moon's not out. It
thought it
also
was
can't do a
raining.
somersault because it's it's spring right now.
It's spring, yeah. Discard your stuff, Lucky. Drop.
okay, sounds
Oh.
good to me.
So, monster turns to... Never mind, it doesn't turn for shit because you're already in front of it. Yeah, problem solved. Furthen! What would you like to do?
Oh boy, I would first like to use the plant to heal.
Absolutely.
There we go. If Furthen can figure out how to press a
Ooh.
button, and then I will. Oh jeez. I need to move. I don't want to move, but I need to move. I'm just going to discard. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna ever do this. I'm gonna discard this one, and I will move north. Or sorry, up. And then
We should call it
and only
upstairs for
then.
like maximum annoyance.
Yeah, I will move
Oh,
upstairs.
true.
There are no stairs.
And
There's also no port.
then
Up somewhere in the distance, there's a port.
Upstate works better.
Oh, I gotta go upstate.
upstate. Yep, gotta go upstate.
Yo, can we run upstate to
Um,
get a good hoagie?
Ah.
Ugh. I think I just don't want to do anything. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I don't want to do anything.
All right.
Hmm.
Attrition. You do take 1 attrition.
Anyone mind if I crumble this rock?
Do it.
I do not
I will
mind.
crumble the rock,
Break it.
And there goes the rock.
and then I will draw up to hand limit.
All right. Who was first player this turn? Was it?
That was
Me.
Hannah.
It was Hannah, right? So okay, I got
Probably
this
make
right
sure
then.
we mark first player.
Yeah, that's what I hadn't done this time exactly. Hannah, end of the round. Everyone's played.
Yeah.
The big question: would anyone like to drink their potion? If it's a healing potion, it will heal for 4.
Yes.
Yes.
You know,
I would like to drink my potion.
She
I'm
drinks
so
the other
tempted this
potion.
time.
Yep, you take 2 and draw 2, Hannah. You take 1 and draw 2. Sorry.
1, draw 2. I
I'll
won't
drink
be
my
able to
potion.
pay for this fucking turn.
All right. With that out of the way, none of the monsters thingies work right now. All of that is dead. Let's do upkeep. There we go. The stun is gone. We have a rampage. We have a start their turn in front, and we have a becomes threatened. And we also have for struggle. Lucky.
Yes.
Start of your turn. Heal 1.
Okay.
And you're starting your turn. The active player reveals a random card from the hand. If that card is an offensive card, you discard it. Otherwise, it gains 3 struggle.
Okay. Usually that'd be a good thing for me.
Give me that. Unless there's anyone with, like, objections to this. A green. You are... it gains 3 struggle.
Okay.
And then you
That
can...
could be worse.
You can have all of your cards back.
Where did my
That was-
cards go?
Fuck, why does it
Who'd you
do
give my
this?
cards to?
I don't know.
Oh, wait.
I gave them to someone.
I have
There
them.
they are.
Why does this
So
card
weird.
just say hitting card to other players? I can't see it.
I don't know. There you go. These are all yours.
I can't see this card.
Really?
This is hitting card to other players on both sides.
What the fuck?
What
Yeah.
about now?
They're mine.
Nope.
Dude,
Why?
are you able to print another version of it? Just from its name?
Can you see this one?
I can see that one. Yes.
Can you see it still?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, cool. Weird. Fucking weird. Huh. Okay.
There's one other that I think we have to do that to, right?
No, as long as Lucky sees her cards, that's fine.
Oh,
So-
okay. Well, no, that's what I thought. Lucky said she couldn't see two of them. That's what I was like.
No, it's just
I
the
think
one.
there's-
Also, the
okay.
aggro player recycles a random card from their hand.
You're gonna ruin my whole play, aren't you?
I'm aiming to do that. A yellow. Everyone recycle a yellow card from your hand.
Wait.
Oh.
Waiting, yes.
Wait.
You don't
No,
get to
thank
do
you.
that after I've already drawn and decided the card.
Well, I thought I said wait before, but okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm sorry. Lucky, have your yellow back. This behavior gets
Okay.
cancelled and is gone.
Okay.
Then that's my bad.
I hadn't even had a chance to read what the behavior card was, or else I would have said something earlier. My bad.
Okay. That's on me. I'll go slower on that. Okay. That is all of the stuff done. New behaviors are on playing threat, on starting turn in front, again, and on becoming threatened. You may now proceed with the rest of your turn.
Sounds good. I'm going to spend I don't actually have a stamina. Oh. What the heck is this?
Not blue and red cards for once.
Ugh. I'm gonna have to spend a 2-cost card to just move. I could just like no, I have to move. Okay, we're gonna move yeah, upstate or whatever we're calling it now.
Yep. Upstream
And then-
would also work.
Upstream. So true. We're gonna play endurance. Lets me
Oh,
draw
it's a
2
stream.
cards.
That's where the port is.
Hope it's
Why are
not
we
critical.
calling it forward to be really confusing?
Ah,
I move forward.
I can make it worse.
Okay, we're gonna play Dragon Dash. Reduce the stamina cost of the next card you play by 1.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to play Precise Strike, which will cost me 1 because
Yep.
of my Relentless Assault in the other card.
How much damage is that?
That does 4 damage, plus I'm going to take the 1 damage to do an extra 3.
Absolutely, okay.
That's 7. And then I'm going to use my helmet. I should have done that earlier. See if I get a red card. Nope, that's gone. Goodbye. I think that's my turn. Well,
It is
actually, oh yeah, I put
vulnerable
vulnerable. I put vulnerable on the monster.
now. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's not gonna do extra anyways. Might as well. I'm already this low on cards. Do another 4
really
damage.
quickly before we resolve this. If you want to activate the sword on the card after vulnerable instead of on this one, that does get doubled from vulnerable as well. If you're doing that anyway. Did that make sense?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. You want to do it that way?
Yeah, I would rather do it that way. I just didn't plan on playing that card at first, but
I have a funny question. Would you be willing to tolerate giving me the vulnerable?
yes, I would.
Okay, so this only does 4 damage then?
Yes.
Alright.
And
No, actually, you will get more. Well,
will I? It's going to be 4
It's
plus
fucking more
3,
than
7.
you.
It's going to be 14 damage.
14.
Oh,
yeah.
that's way more than me. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
If it's only 4, you'll I'll beat you, but
Okay,
It is
so
7 times 2.
it goes to 0. That pops a wound. And with that, welcome to phase 3.
I'm scared.
So, it gains 3 struggle, then remove the hit the horn objective from the game.
Oh.
Can't hit the horn anymore. It's gone.
Oh, very sad.
Oh.
Also, at the end of the round, Ozef gains 1 struggle for each player in a marked sector. Right now, Wright and Port are marked. And the other, like, this is unblinded now, but like, this one's still blind, but like, yeah, weird. That also draws aggro. So
Yes.
it gains +1 damage onto the end of this round. It doesn't gain native +1 damage in last phase. That's hilarious. Oh, also, it only has 3 times player number health now. It only has 12 health per wound.
Oh.
So
We gotta kill fast.
this is now very, very weak. You can see like the chitin plates all over its body are cracked. There's like blade slashes all over its wings. There's arrows sticking out, pin cushioning the thing. Like, the horn that is now like the reason why you can't hit the horn anymore is because the entire thing has shattered from like the combined shield and hammer attacks on it. It's just broken off
Like
entirely.
Monobolos.
Poor bug.
Boog. So the +1. Zoop. And then I think we resolve attrition. Lucky.
Christian. Yes.
Are you threatened? You are not. So the 3 again.
Are you serious? I had 2. I had 2.
This is the second
You
time
know
that
what?
has happened to you.
No,
you
this is fine. This is fine.
You take 2
if
damage.
only there was a rock.
If
It's
only there
fine.
was a rock.
It'll put me in a critical again.
Yeah, if only we didn't eat rocks for 1 attrition
I'm
damage.
sorry.
It's almost like you're supposed to eat them for a lot of attrition damage.
Well, I mean, 2 is the max, so I mean.
Speaking of the max, there's 11 struggle on this creature
Yeah,
Hey,
out of
see that.
12. This
I
goes
see
I
that.
got
here.
nothing
Fucker,
for
I
that.
dare you.
I got nothing.
It will turn to Lucky. And Furthen. It is the start of your turn. You begin
Does
your
anyone-
turn in front of it.
Oh.
It gains 3 struggle, and you must recycle a red card. Everyone, please take 1 damage.
Oh.
May I draw a card, please?
Magic.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
Me too. I got resilience.
Absolutely.
Is anyone able to help a Thorag out here?
How so?
As a card, a little card,
I
please.
can't. I
Form of
wish.
card.
I
I
have
have
limited cards this time.
I have an assist. I can give you a card if you need one.
I
kid
I
you
would
not, I have
appreciate it.
none.
It may not help, but it should.
Okay.
All right, go on.
Okay,
Let's
that's
see.
enough. Okay, so I'm going to pay this to move, as much as I do not want to.
Also
I
heal
will
1 at the start of
move.
your turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did take one, so I'll heal 1. And yeah, that moves me into a damaging sector because I'm on port side, but I don't really have a choice because the alternative could potentially be worse. Also, can
Is
we
this
reveal the
stupid
next behavior
joke, by the
card?
way, finally going to teach me what port side is permanently? Instead of learning it for 5 minutes and then forgetting it? Is it this shit joke? Oh no.
Can we reveal the
Years
new
of
behavior card, by the way?
Yes, years of kayaking have not done this. This might finally be it. The next one is on turn.
Right. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
Okay. So that one's blank, and now it isn't anymore.
Blank.
So -1 struggle.
Okay. And then we're going to
Ooh.
Ooh, a stun.
Ooh.
All right, so
okay,
what?
and I'm going to stun the red. And also if you haven't removed the struggle yet, it removes the struggle.
I've removed the struggle.
And I can flip my mastery now.
And not just that, you've stunned the monster, so pick a player. Hold up, I didn't see.
Bless you.
Blessings.
Pick a player, they need to sneeze. Where's stun? It's somewhere. So, stun. Then choose a player who
I
reveals up to
forgot
2
about
attack cards from their hand and deals their weapon damage to the monster for each card revealed this way.
Okay,
Oh.
Who do you
so
think?
Shinx, can you... wait, hang on. Oh, actually, yeah, Lucky. Can you reveal 2 attack cards from your hand?
Is our attacks reds, or
Yes.
I'd only be able to reveal 1?
Okay,
His decision
Shinxie,
was made.
how aggressive are you feeling?
That was it. That was it. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Lucky?
Yeah.
Show us the
Oh.
red.
Lucky, show us the red.
And that's
Next
4
time.
damage.
Next time.
I'm sorry. I normally have a lot of reds.
Under normal circumstances, that would have been a safe bet. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's my turn, I believe.
Right. Not a bad turn at all. Attrition. You do take 1 attrition damage. Not bad. Wait, Lucky was first player this turn, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You didn't draw aggro on these, right? No, you did not. So it's still
did not.
looking up there. Hannah, heal for 1. You crazy,
No.
crazy diamond.
No.
No, I will order it this way for future reference mostly. Start if your health is critical, draw 1, and then I'll heal.
Yeah. I mean, your health is still critical, but yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. It wouldn't have been if I hadn't taken damage.
Fair.
She's only
I have
doing
a
this
very
out of
big
spite
hand.
now.
So I'll move. I don't want to have any bad things happen to me. And then this becomes a serious fucking question of
Oh my god.
how
Oh no, I
how
see.
much do I hate the monster? So we're gonna discard Counter Strike to play push. Draw 2. In case.
Yep.
These exist mostly so I can pay for things if need be.
What?
This will
What?
this will go to help me pay for last breath.
Uh-huh.
Deal damage equal to the damage you currently sustain, and remove a struggle.
So 6?
Correct. I deal 6 damage, remove a struggle.
Okay, yeah. It's on 0 struggle now.
Yep.
Damn.
You have aggro?
And we, yes, I have aggro now. Thank you for pressing the button. Then we will discard Stamina Surge to pay for Concentrated Attack.
Who's your player?
This I will pick Lucky. I know you played your reds, and for the most part, the others haven't been playing.
Okay.
How many
have,
reds do you have in your discard?
Only got 2 in my discard.
That's still wonderful.
So that's
that
how much
is-
damage?
That's 4 more damage.
Well, that pops a wound.
Yeah.
So
It does.
Oh no.
that
Hey,
brings
and
it
then
10 on the next
Affliction
one, and that
Master.
inflicts vulnerable.
Yeah. Also, Shield
Okay.
Master's now on.
Oh, now we're going. Oh no.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure the last red triggers Shield Master, by the way.
Oh, would you like to add 3
Yeah.
more damage to how much damage that attack did?
Donk.
And then
Down to
we
7?
will play Battle Trance with
Uh-huh.
Bulwark as the payment, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's deal 2 more damage. I don't think it has any more struggle.
Yep. It's out of struggle.
Shield Dance. While your mastery is focused, ignore the stamina cost of the card. It deals +3 damage. That's 5. So can I deal 10 damage?
Oh my-
Well, that's 5 plus 3, so it's +8. That attack does 10 damage. Can I deal 20 damage, please?
Wait, what does this
Oh
do 10? Wait, what?
Yellow, red. Increase the amount of damage the attack deals by 3.
Okay, so that puts it from 2 to...
Oh, 3, 8, so it's 16.
5.
Sorry.
Shield Dance gives it another
Yeah.
3, so,
So,
that's 8.
yeah, no, I got that.
Yes.
I didn't get to the 20. I got to 16. So that does 5 damage
Yeah,
first.
we got the 16.
Pops a wound. Then, because damage in this game splashes over unless there's something resilient, it goes back to 12. Then it takes the rest of that and dies.
Yes. Yes, that's why I've been
Jesus.
cackling since I did my last draw.
Is dead.
The fuck?
Like, you revealed it
Oh
had
my
12 health per, and I went, oh, wait, hold on.
God.
How much damage do I do?
What? What?
It's gone.
Hey,
The
so
fuck?
the tank got fed up with this
Goodbye,
fight.
You squished it with your shield.
Yeah, so like y'all were having this fun, cool choreographed fight, and I got fucking tired. I climbed on the fucking thing and just started beating it. Just bam,
Oh
bam,
my
bam.
god.
Yeah, fucking sick. Wow, what a turn. Holy shit.
Hi. Do you see why I want to be in critical now?
Wow.
Oh my
That is a hell of a
God.
turn.
That's good.
I wanted
That's
to
good.
fight
That
the
was really
lightning
good.
bug. I'm gonna fight the lightning bug.
Oh my god.
Hi, sorry.
Insanely well done. With the Ozef defeated, while you're returning to your airship to repair the damage to your hull, you notice an imposing silhouette in the scrub. You approach with caution, clutching your weapons nervously, and to your surprise, you discover the wreckage of the missing ship, overturned and badly damaged on a large stretch of craggy terrain. You enter the hole through the large gash in the hull. Have you seen what an Ozef colony can do? Says a shrill voice from behind a large wooden crate. Springs a short, stocky little man wearing a pair of glasses with jam jar thick lenses. What a nerd is the first thing that comes to your mind. The relief of finding someone alive on the wreck calms your tense nerves. Within the swarm, OSF move in a helical formation like a propeller which generates intense magnetic fields that send our airship off course, causing the crash. You contemplate leaving this man behind immediately, he revealed, speaking rapidly. You try asking him if he's hurt, but he plows on regardless. Nice to meet you. I'm Jessifer, a scientist, researcher, and inventor. Thank you very much for coming here to bring us a page-turner home, but it pains me to tell you that my escort did not survive the swarm's attack. With sadness in his eyes, he looks fixedly at you for a moment. Then he shrugs his shoulders as if to shake away the gloomy thoughts and pulls a bag out of his coat. This dust was everywhere on the battlefield. It even fell from the sky. It's golden and almost intangible. I believe it is tiny fragments of OSF wings, which get worn away by their frenzied flying. Imagine with a little study it will reveal several interesting things to me. In the devastated hold, the way his face lights up with curiosity surprises you, and his theories stay with you for the entire return journey. So...
That dude's crazier than me.
Let's see. A flight in the storm. Each player gains the following crafting and plant resources. You gain 2 electric elements, 2 lightning elements. You gain 2 blood. You gain... Now we get to play the funny, what's the color of that dust called again? You gain 1 Zima, 1 Iride.
Ooh.
And then you gain for plants 2 Albalacia, 2 Albalacia. So the book only says the symbol, so I just have to cross-reference these. 1 Melis, 1 Anthemon, and 1 Silicorna. Silicorna?
Ooh.
Something like that.
For the materials, what was the first thing we got? I got blood, but I didn't hear if there was
Lightning.
anything
2
before that.
lightning elements.
Okay.
Thunder.
Cool.
Thunder is what it's
Thunder.
called, you're right.
Thunder.
Also,
Thunder.
you unlock Quest 5 as a
That's
follow-up.
crazy.
Ooh.
Follow up.
Claws of Silver. Jasper is seeking an
Ooh.
escort for a mission to the Gold Arcs to find Archeum deposits, a valuable resource for Alberia that could allow airships to sail through the everlasting storm.
Oh.
Isn't that here?
So can
That's
we
there.
move that quest card? Oh, okay.
That's
it's
why it
over there.
doesn't. That's why it doesn't snap to that. Ah, that makes sense now. Oh, is that just how all of them are? That is how all of them are. Ooh, smart. Smart. Cool.
That's the one that's weak to fire, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, a Hurom. That is very much weak to fire. You're right. All right, everyone. Well done indeed. Let me check a couple things very quickly. That's not it. I need to flip a couple pages. I need to go back to where I was. I think that's it. Yeah. That is it. Well done. We can
Nice.
go up here and mark the Oath as defeated, Thunder as unlocked, and Day 2 as firmly defeated. You have also beaten quest number
day.
2. And that means we can look at this next time. Thunder weapons.
Ooh.
But for now, I'm going to move you all back to the main screen.
Oh my
I
god,
love
Shakes
that.
in
My
armor.
god.
Okay, fine. We're looking at the bloody weapons now.
I'm
So,
sorry.
fine.
Oh!
So, when you empty your deck, Iridian Sunder gets +1 damage, maximum 3 times per game. Oh, this is permanent. I see. Oh, that's very stupid.
Oh.
Yeah,
cool
that'll
sword.
eventually become 8.
Yeah, this is also 5 base. Shinxi has a start of your turn. Place a counter on lightning bow for each red in your hand. At the end of the round, discard all counters from lightning bow and deal 1 damage for each counter discarded. Also
Boy,
stupid.
That's so good.
We have a Skull Shock. On playing a red, place a counter on Skull Shock. If there are already 3, stun the monster and then remove all counters from it after the attack. Oh, that's cool. And we have Thunder Core, Retaliate Yellow. Place a counter on this card. Yellow, red, red. Deal 1 damage for each counter on this card, then discard all counters from this card. Well, that's going to be hard to use. Then a bunch of weapons that no one can use. We also have Thunder Armor. When you empty your hand, deal 3 damage.
Ah.
I
Armor for
guess.
Shinx, I see.
And Thunder Helm. When you discard a red from your hand to generate stamina, deal 1 damage. We have an Electric Dagger. When you avoid attrition damage, you may choose and discard a behavior card in play. What? If you do, replenish its behavior slot with the top card of the behavior deck. That's dumb as fuck. What do you mean? What? An Electric Whip. When a behavior card is revealed, you may discard a blue from your hand to increase its boost cost by 1. So that makes it pay 1 more struggle to activate that thing. And that is it. Them's the unlocks. We're going to do the crafting next time, however.
Yes,
And now we're going to move you all back to the previous screen. There we go.
I like this stuff.
Me too.
There's some cool stuff.
Yeah, I was
there,
gonna say
yeah.
the lighting stuff looks very built towards Shinx, especially like
Ooh,
the.
yeah, I want it.
Me, it's like, why pay 1 health every turn to do an extra 3 damage when I can get the permanent extra 3
Aw.
damage?
Yeah,
And
the
get
armor
5
is also
base
good
instead of
for
4
you.
base.
Yep.
All right, everyone. That was Primal, the 3rd session. Well played, everyone. That poor Boog. I thought we were in trouble when this thing like spawned with 28 health. I'm like, oh no. Maybe it's not just the expansion monsters. Maybe this is like an everything problem.
Its desperation phase was really scary. We just also happened to have both things blinded when the time came.
Oh, man,
Yep.
like its phase 3 was so much struggling and so much like back and forth. And not just like
Yeah.
giant wombo combo for 66% of that phase. Like nail biter. Not a
To be fair, I
one-sided
had half my
bash
deck.
fest at all.
Also, can I call you out for not hitting the best pun of all time?
What was the best pun of all time?
You could have said we've finished. That was the 3rd session of Primal, the Thundering.
Why is that a pun?
We fought the Thunder monster.
Yeah, but why is thundering a pun?
Sundering.
It's the awakening.
Oh. I'm sorry. I thought it was the Sundering. I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. Wait, I just got up. I'm going to
Go back to bed.
bury my. I'm just
Go
gonna bury
back
my
to
head in
bed.
the- No, hold on. Where's my hoodie?
Just say, where's my pudding?
Where's my hoodie?
Oh, I
Where
heard,
is my pudding?
I
There we
heard
go,
pudding.
that's
I'm like,
better.
okay, pudding will fix this.
Now I can't see you all, and that makes me feel better.
Thanks. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to my wonderful guests who I'm going to annoy into shilling for themselves real quick. We will be starting with Berthan.
Yeah, probably a good place to start because I don't have too much to shill. I don't
Oh.
stream right now, at least. I'm starting a band that hasn't started yet, so nothing to report there. But if you want to follow me on my socials and find out when those things do happen, I'm Furthen pretty much everywhere.
Thank you for being here, Berthan. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Really enjoy having you here. We have on the other side, I'm still on the like breaking pattern thing of like not repeating patterns. On the other side, we have Shinxi.
Hi, I'm Shinxine, your happy-go-lucky kitsune. I stream on Twitch, and I'm currently in the middle of a Silent Hill 2 playthrough. Yeah. I also got into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Who would do that to you? That's so rude.
I know.
so true.
What person would ever
when are
do
we
that to
playing?
another person?
When are we playing?
Yeah, I got some time tomorrow before D&D.
This is gonna be fun. We have next to our lovely Shinxi, we have a Hannah. Equally lovely. Probably more so. She'll hurt me if I don't say that.
Wait,
I
hold
agree with
on.
it.
No, Shinxi's more lovely. So's Lucky. So's Verthin.
Uh,
So's Care.
You're not allowed to have that opinion, Hannah. Sorry.
I'm biased, I'm
I
sorry.
love them all more than I love myself, so fuck you.
You should.
Hi,
True.
I'm Princess Hannah, and you can find me on Twitch at Divine Princess Hannah. It's in the tags in the title. You can also watch my VODs on my YouTube channel. I don't know. I'm not exactly the most goods at socials. Hi, I play games. I like you all.
Thank you for being here, darling. And on the very far side, we have a Lucky.
Hi, I am Lucky Lakoa. I'm the puppy here that Care forces me to shell for myself all the time, and then I say things like, I'm going to stream soon, and then I don't stream soon.
Mood.
Lucky Lakoa, the most consistent liar you'll ever meet.
I am, though, streaming on Sunday.
Hmm. You
I'm
know
doing
what?
collab
Tomorrow?
with BM,
nice.
and yeah, tomorrow. We're
I'm
doing
gonna believe that
Fantasy
once I
Life.
see it.
Yeah, you should,
Oh,
like,
you're doing Fantasy
help
Life
me.
the early join for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have the early one. I only have the normal one. I'm playing that off stream with Rena. This is gonna be like
Ooh.
daughter dad video game. I'm really looking forward to that. Actually, it's gonna be really cool.
My brain
That's gonna be a really good one to play together.
Yeah,
What is it
My
called?
brain melted.
Fantasy
What
Life?
game?
Fantasy Life.
Fantasy Life. It's a good game.
A new
I
one
like
comes
it.
out early access is tomorrow, and then 3 days after is the full release.
Yeah, on the 21st on Wednesday. It's normal. Really looking forward to it.
Fun.
Rena's been like going like, oh, is it there yet? Is it there yet? Every day the last week.
Aw.
All right, ducklings. Thank you all for being here as well today. Thank you for joining us. I hope you had some fun. I hope you had a lovely time as much as I did. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell!
We don't have Taco Bells in Germany.
Good. You don't want them.
We're doing something like Nin Nin Rage. No! Not again. I don't. Do I have a rate
Do you wanna-
target? Hold.
Do you want a recommendation or?
Yeah, absolutely. Hit me.
Bolts is live, and I think they're in the middle of like a subathon.
That's it. Bolts is live.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it was Bolt's birthday yesterday, right? I think it was Bolt's birthday yesterday.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we're totally rating Bolts. That's a great idea. Wonderful idea. Rate message. Okay, what's the rate message? It's not Nin Nin. Not again. You made me do this yesterday. We're not doing that again. Had fun watching. Thank you, Phantom. That means a lot. That means a
Crush 'em.
lot.
Some of them bugs.
I
Bug
mean-
types are best types.
I mean, considering we're rating Bolts, it
We're
could be
here
something
to bug
really
you.
sussy and we'd be fine.
Oh, true.
What, Furthin?
We're here to bug you.
That's great!
We're here to bug you.
Hold up,
Oh
hold
my
up. That's the
gosh.
one.
That's so cute.
That's wonderful. I love it. Here's your rate message, everyone. Here's your rate message. Once again, thank you all for being here. So, like for today, really appreciate you all coming out. Same goes to my lovely guests. I am going to be back on Monday. More LDA? Yeah, more Nin on Monday. More Nin. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
We've got some really cool new shit coming next week. Like next week, it's going to be full of interesting reveals. Skulls is next week. New game is on Tuesday. More LDA. Like millions of things. See you all there for it, hopefully. And have a wonderful weekend. Good night!
Good night.
Night night.
What?
And